by the number 24, Landon Freese. Is Calvert's going to be pinned inside the 1 yard line. And that's a huge reversal of field position here, if you've ever seen it. Well, we're working on the sidelines here. We're trying to get Brendon into the game here, and he's up in the booth with me, so I'm excited to get him on the call as we're working the wires, getting his headset ready. So you're going to be able to have another expert football analyst up here with me, and no pressure, Brendon, and he's going to help me out with tonight's game here. 1st and 10 from the 1 yard line here for the Senecas after they were pinned inside the 1 on a huge punt by number 24, Landon Freese. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Nolan Lee, he's going to be hit after a short gain. That'll bring up about 2nd and 8 for the Senecas.
All right, and apologies, everyone. It looks like we went off the air for a minute. Had some issues on our end that are fixed now. So just to recap, last couple drives. This is, I believe, the Seneca's 3rd drive. Second drive, okay. First one, they had a penalty, lost a fumble, and St. Paul's has been pretty much silenced too by a good Seneca's defense.
2nd and 7 from the 4 yard line here for the Senecas. We've got 5 minutes, 47 seconds in the first quarter here. 0-0 on the clock. Palm shorts it there. His intended receiver was Tucker Coleman, and Coleman had a little room if he would have been able to connect there. So incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Senecas. And this is going to be a huge 3rd down because St. Paul, they look to capitalize on the field position, and it's never a good thing if your punter's got to punt from his own end zone.
Yeah, always risky, especially with not a whole lot of room to work back there as a punter. You know, it can get blocked pretty easily from the 3 yard line. And we have another guest with us up here. He's usually on the sidelines, but right now he's going to be in the booth with us. It's Brendon.
I'm honored to be up here, fellas.
All right, we've got Palm from the shotgun here, and he's going to fake it, look to pass, gets it out there to DeMoss. Just a little bit high, incomplete. Number 10, Logan DeMoss, the intended receiver, just out of his reach. 4th down, Senecas, and they're going to have to punt the ball away, and this is exactly what the Flyers wanted from this defensive effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was tight coverage, exactly when we went on 3rd down. Try to get that good. I mean, could even be better field position here. You can get back there to the punter. If not, I mean, there's no way it gets past the 50, right?
No, not at all. And back to receive the punt, number 24, Landon Freese. Of course, he's the one that pinned the Senecas inside the 1. And Freese is going to get it at the 45, bounces. And he's going to be taken down right around the 40. Yep, he's going to be hit again and again, taken down right around that 40-yard line. So the Flyers are going to really they're going to get the ball back right where they had it before.
I mean, lost a little bit of time, but you're getting right back into the rhythm. You got a big stop on defense, and you hop right back in on offense.
Flyers, they haven't been able to do much against this Calvert defense. The Senecas have just done a fantastic job of bottling up St. Paul, and it's been one of the more impressive moments of the game so far here in the first quarter.
You contribute that to the defensive line. I mean, they keep trying to run it that same side, and they're jamming it up in the middle, and you can't ask nothing more right now for that D-line.
So there's a flag down there on Calvert. That'll be their 2nd penalty here in this quarter. So the St. Paul, they're going to go from the 40-yard line way up there at the 26-yard line. I'm not sure. I didn't catch what the penalty was for, but nonetheless, Flyers have prime field position. So 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for St. Paul. Coonley under center, tailbacks, and it's going to be number 23.
Oh, he breaks a tackle.
Freese, and he's gone. Number 23, Casey Freese, touchdown Flyers. Goodness gracious, just like that, Freese breaks off a 26-yard touchdown scamper, and the Flyers are first to score tonight.
I mean, I compliment the D-line there. They do their job. That's just man on man right there.
Kind of look at it here in our CLOUSE construction replay, and like you said, Brendon just breaks through a pile and just the strength winning there.
And Brendon, one of the things we were talking about in pregame is toughness is kind of being a key to the game here, as the PAT is no good, so it'll remain St. Paul 6, Calvert 0. But toughness has got to be a big part of who's going to win tonight.
And I think we found out right there who will be the center of that toughness on that Norwalk St. Paul side. I mean, that is a physical run. I think of what you call that in a Madden formation, a jumbo set. Well, ain't nobody out wide. They ain't going to throw the ball out there.
So the Senecas, their defense fantastic all night, and one play changes all of that with a huge run by number 23, Casey Freese, not to be confused with Landon Freese, the brothers. Casey, the freshman, Landon, the senior.
That's a big play for big brother right there.
So we got a little bit of downtime here. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors really quick for helping out and get their name involved in this broadcast. We'd like to thank XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, CLOUSE Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, VICEK Orthodontics, Drawn to the Surface, RIEHM Produce Farm, Joe Bailiff's, Route 30, Harley-Davidson, YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, FORTE Music, Ohio Army National Guard, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, BUCKEYE IT Services, PLASONITE 3D Printing, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Advantage Overhead Door, Simonis Detailing, First National Bank of Sycamore, the Edward Jones Offices of Tiffin, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Wendy's, and CLOUSE Electric, all proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. And I'm excited for Zach to come back next week when he gets to say all those names rapid fire.
So take a deep breath there.
Yeah, our Zach Dillon, he's usually up here in the booth with me. The last 3 years or so, he's moonlighting with the Mud Hens right now. So poor man, yeah, he doesn't know what to do. As DeMoss is going to have the touchback there, and the Seneca offense is going to come back out here.
They got big shoes to fill coming up here,
Literally, he's a man. He looks like Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah. That's what we call him. He's a mammoth individual. Now, it'll be great to have the full complement to our team here. We'll have your sideline reporting. We'll have in-booth analysis. We're going to have great production. We'll have all the pieces to our broadcast team. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to get it back together.
It'll be a great time.
Definitely.
It's early. We got another 7 weeks to go here.
We do. So, all right, it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here for the Senecas after the touchback, and Palm is going to hand it off to Nolan Lee, and Lee's going to be taken down right around the line of scrimmage. Short gain. That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Senecas.
You got to get this offense going.
No doubt. Nolan Lee, 107 yards on the season, a touchdown. So he averages about 3 yards a carry, and I think we've seen pretty close to that average so far tonight on the carries that he's gotten here. So 2nd and 8 from the 22-yard line for the Senecas. They've got 3 split out at the top of your screen. Palm looking to throw it. He's got his man, number 5, A.J. Shoemaker, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds right around the 31-yard line. And that's close to the first down marker, depending on, yep, they're going to give it to him. Move the chains. First down, Senecas. Great job by Palm getting it out there to the open receiver. First down, exactly what they needed. Shoemaker able to pick up the yards needed. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line here. Seneca is looking to get back into this game after giving up a touchdown on the last drive to the Flyers. 4:35 here in the first quarter. Palm rolls to his left, and he throws it low, incomplete, and that's the second time he shorted it to Tucker Coleman. And that would have been tough there with 2 defenders closing in on Coleman.
That was tight coverage there. He tried to fit it in, and unfortunately it did not work out. A little low on the throw there. Didn't give his receiver a chance.
Yeah, he kind of threw that on the run and kind of across his body. It was a weird-looking motion there.
Tough throw, tough catch. Unfortunately, didn't fall their way.
Palm, typically about a 60% completion percentage there, and he's kind of been hit or miss so far tonight. Shorted a couple, so let's see if he can get into a rhythm as he hands it off to Nolan Lee again, and he's going to be hit hard at the line. No gain.
Just into a sea of white jerseys right there. There's nothing you could do.
Nowhere to go for Nolan Lee, the junior tailback for the Senecas.
No lane for Nolan.
No
there we go.
For Nolan. That was a great one, Jacob.
Thank you, thank you. Someone's got to bring the awful jokes to the stream.
He'll be here for
here all night. Yeah, he'll be here all night, all night. 3rd and 8 from the 33-yard line for the Senecas, and they need to get this one going here. This is their 3rd drive. Turnover and a punt, not the way you want to start the contest here. So keep it going. Palm looking to pass, and Demas, nearly picked off
his fingers
by number 32, Abel Couch. Couch had his hands on it, and Demas, the intended receiver, never even got a chance.
It's great coverage.
And we've seen a lot of that here. 2 consecutive throws. The Flyers have been all over it.
And they give themselves a chance here, putting that touchdown up and a big stop by the defense, right back on offense.
And one of the things that really helped the Flyers offense on that last drive was excellent field position, as they had it way up on the 26-yard line. Of course, it helped with the penalty, but they're going to get great field position on this one. As you've got Shoemaker punts it away. It's going to be right around the 42-yard line, and Demas says he has it, but they're going to say it's already down. Yeah, Demas was really trying to sell it there. It's part of the liberal arts curriculum that the Senecas offer all of their students. So those acting classes definitely paying off here. I can't wait for the spring performance. By the way, I hear he's going to sing for us.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I think the issue here is who. Or did he have possession of the ball before he got hit? 'Cause I saw the flag come in, but I didn't really see anything happen after that.
Yeah, he had threw the marker for the fumble, but I'm thinking that the ref on the other side overturned it, had a better look at it.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's 1st and 10 for the Flyers from the 42-yard line. Again, starting up with great field position. Only 59 yards to go here to make something out of it. Coonley, he connects with his main target, Lindenberger, who's going to be drugged down after he goes across midfield. 1st down, Flyers.
And that was a rope to the far side of the field as well.
Man, Connor, look, Coach Lento, one of the things that he said, and we have a man down on the field here, number 5, A.J. Shoemaker, slow to get up as coaches are checking on him. One of the things that Coach Lento said in pregame was this guy Coonley, he can throw a rope from one side of the field to the next, and I think you saw a little bit of that there.
That was exactly that.
Why don't we take a short break here as we check on the injured player, and we'll be right back here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
At VICEK Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today. At UIS Insurance and Investments, we're committed to protecting what matters most. That's why we partner with Auto Owners Insurance, offering reliable coverage and personalized service from people you can trust. UIS and Auto Owners Insurance, working together to keep you covered no matter what life throws your way.
Prevent opioid and stimulant misuse in your teen sports journey. Keep all medications locked and only use them as prescribed. Talk openly about the dangers of misusing painkillers and stimulants. Work with healthcare providers to find safe alternatives for pain and focus. Protect their future. Prevent misuse. Visit carsa.org for prevention tips and community resources.
So he got it.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
After an injury or surgery, adults are often prescribed opioids or stimulants, powerful drugs that help with pain or focus. But when unused or expired medications linger, they pose serious risks: misuse, addiction, or accidental poisoning, especially for children. Seneca County has 5 locations where you can safely dispose of medications. Take it to the box or use a deter bag at home to deactivate them safely and permanently. Prevent misuse, protect your family, dispose safely. Learn more or request a free Deter-A-Safe disposal bag at carsa.org. Prevention starts with you.
At VICEK Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Working now? We good?
Welcome back to Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University in Tiffin, Ohio. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Dominic Helmstetter, joined by my team here. We've got Jacob, Brendon, and Emma up on the camera. Emma, if you can hear us, wiggle that camera a little bit. There we go. She's with us. All right. That's what we like. All right. St. Paul, after the first quarter of play, they've got a 6-0 lead over the Senecas. And the Senecas, they've got the football here at the 29-yard line, and they've got a big 2nd and 4 coming up. Of course, right before break, it was number 24, Nolan Lee, who picked up a few yards. And that's kind of where they've gotten to this point after a huge stop by the Seneca defense. Palm from the shotgun throws it out there, and he connects with his receiver, Coleman. Tucker Coleman, 3 targets tonight, finally gets that reception, but he's going to be drugged down for a short loss.
It's a great pursuit. Right onto the ball. Ball gets in his hands. I mean, he's right there, ready to roll.
Absolutely here. All right, so it'll be 3rd and 4 is what the scoreboard's got here. It might be a little bit longer after the loss, but it's going to be a big 3rd down here from the, we'll call it the 27-yard line for the Senecas here. And they need this one, all right. The Flyers have had great field position all night long, and the Senecas need to string a few together to get back into this. Palm connects. Looks like Coleman, the receiver, and that should be enough for a 1st down. Yes, indeed. 1st down, Senecas.
Got the ball to him in space, found the sticks. A physical effort at the end right there just to make sure that, hey, ref, you're going to have to give this one to me.
Great job by number 2, Charlie Palm, the sophomore quarterback for the Senecas. Decisive, knew who he wanted. He got him. 1st down for Calvert as they move those chains and keep this drive alive. Up to the 34-yard line here. They've got 2 split out at the bottom of the screen as Palm in the backfield, joined by Lee, rolls to his left. Looks like a quarterback keeper as he wants to tuck it and run. Palm puts his shoulder down, and he's going to be hit right around the 36-yard line. Short gain on the 1st down rush.
Nowhere to go there. He was being patient, trying to find a hole, and nothing opened up.
And we haven't seen a lot of rushing out of Charlie Palm this season. I take that back. He's had 17. It says in the stats, 17 rushes for -1 yards. We'll call those sacks. He's had a few sacks, but he does have a rushing touchdown so far. So not something that it's not your go-to there. All right, it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 37-yard line here for the Senecas. Palm in the shotgun, looking to pass it. Looks to his left. DeMoss not there. Rolls to his right. He's looking, trying to get those receivers going. And his intended receiver was number 11, Max Griffin. But Griffin unable to get there as he kind of stumbled out of the break. And Palm overthrows it. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Senecas.
Trying to direct traffic there while the whole D-line's running behind him. Quick thinking, just couldn't get that ball put on his money.
Palm he's been a little erratic with his accuracy here tonight, typically about 60%, and he might be 50-50 or so. We don't have the exact stats yet, but we'll try to get those for you at halftime. So it's 3rd and 7 from the 37-yard line, 9:52 here in the 2nd quarter. Flyers have a 6-0 lead. Been a defensive struggle just like last year. Palm, he's going to be swallowed up. Huge sack by the Flyers, and wouldn't you know it, number 24, Mr. Freese. Wow, Landon Freese is having a heck of a game. He punted the ball, pinned Calvert inside the 1. He has a huge rush, several of them, huge defensive play. He's just doing it all from 3 phases.
Just big defensive stop right there. Giving the ball right back to that offense who has been driving and then had that one set of plays there that unfortunately got stumped and gave the ball back to the Senecas.
4th and 17 from the 27-yard line as Calvert gets it away. High, short punt as it's right around midfield. Bounces the wrong way, and the Senecas are going to catch it at the 39-yard line, or actually the 44-yard line. So Flyers, again, get great field position with a strong defensive stand.
The defenses are rewarding the offenses, whether or not the offenses are going to get up here and capitalize for them.
Last season, it was a 10-6 affair, and Calvert walked away with just a 4-point victory, so it's kind of shaping up to be another one of those games tonight here from Tiffin.
Indeed it is, Dom.
The lone blemish is the 26-yard touchdown run by number 23, Casey Freese, and that's where the Flyers got it all. And, of course, that was the first play of the drive after they got great field position. So it does matter. That field position matters a lot.
See if they can capitalize here again on that field position.
So let's take a moment, thank some of our sponsors here for tonight's broadcast. XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, CLOUSE Construction, NLS Professional Grounds, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, VICEK Orthodontics, Drawn to the Surface, RIEHM Produce Farm, Joe Bailiff's Route 30, Harley-Davidson, YANICH, Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, FORTE Music, Ohio Army National Guard, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, BUCKEYE IT Services, PLASONITE 3D Printing, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Advantage Overhead Door, First National Bank of Sycamore, First National, the Edward Jones Office of Tiffin, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Wendy's, CLOUSE Electric, and the Tiffin Columbian Gridiron Club, of course, chimes in quite a bit all night long. We want to thank every single one of our sponsors as they help keep our Heart of Ohio Sports broadcast alive all season long. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, and it's going to be Freese, the younger Freese, who takes it up to the 40-yard line as he's going to be dragging a pile of defenders down for a strong first down gain. Casey Freese, maybe 7 on the play there, so that's a pretty good one. 26 and 7, not a bad average.
I'll give it to him. I mean, he ain't as big as his quarterback back there, but
no.
I mean, he is just his legs don't stop turning.
Yeah, his quarterback's nearly a foot taller. So, but you're right. He puts his shoulder down and uses what he's got. 2nd and 4 from the 38-yard line here, and it's going to be Freese again. First down and a little bit more as he plows his way forward up towards the St. Paul sideline. First down, Flyers. Man, we got to keep track here because Freese, he's got 26, 7, and 3 yards there, so that's 36 on 3 carries. So almost a 12-yard average.
I'll take that out of my back any day.
Hey, I could live with that. I really could. 1st and 10 from the 34 as Coonley looking to pass as he's flushed out of the pocket to the right, trying to get away from the Calvert defense, and he throws the ball away, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Flyers.
I thought he was going to be able to get that edge there, but unfortunately, it's great defense containing that QB.
Great job. I saw Coleman closing in on him, so great job by the Calvert defense to contain the quarterback. That's what you got to do.
You got a guy that can move like that. It creates havoc when you get outside that pocket.
And we've seen him running around a lot. Maybe not picking up a lot of yardage, but running around a lot. Very elusive, moves in the pocket very well.
The defense has stayed stout on him, keeping him contained.
2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. It's going to be Freese. Takes the handoff. He gets through. Oh, nearly broke free as he's inside the 30. Oh, my goodness. Casey Freese.
He's about one hand away from just breaking another monster runoff.
No doubt. Literally a hand on his shoe, and he would have took it to the house. Goodness. Man, he is low center gravity, and he's got a burst to him.
So he's got the click right off that line, but man, once he hits it, he's packing a punch.
No doubt. 23, Casey Freese again gets the carry. This is going to be close to the first down marker. I can't see it. I'm not sure if you can, Brendon.
I'm not sure it's going to be close.
All depends on the spot here, and I think they're going to mark it short. Yeah, I think it's going to be just half a yard short. Yeah, 4th down for the Flyers, and we've seen them go a couple times here. And, of course, St. Paul, they're kind of 50-50 on these. They got a big one last drive and then over. This one is a big one because it could mean points if they don't get it.
I mean, They scored the touchdown on the formation. They got the last 4th down on the formation. Did they go back to it here? It looks like it.
Yes, indeed. All right, so they got Pocos and Freese in the backfield, and it looks like it's Freese again, hoping to get it. I think he did get it. He needed about half a yard here.
I think they might have switched it up there.
It's going to be Pocos who got the carry. I think that's enough for a first down. Yes, indeed. First down, Flyers. Yeah. Yeah, they had that, I don't know, it's deceptive. They caught me off guard. I mean, imagine being a defender down there.
There's a lot of helmets on that line. You can't see, I mean, especially if you're giving it to Freese, man. I'm not going to be able to see it over those Moyer twins on that D line. He's going to be able to find the holes, not be able to see him over that big D line they got there. It could be a disadvantage for him.
So first down, Flyers, as they're up to the 23-yard line, and they're hoping to cap this off with another touchdown. Of course, it was Casey Freese on the couple drives ago in the first quarter who got a 26-yard carry for the score. And it's going to be his older brother, Landon Freese, who gets the carry on this one as you get a fresh set of legs. And look, Brandon, I'm really impressed. They've got 3 guys that can rush the ball really well.
And it's 3 guys that are quick and not just quick, they're physical at the line. It takes a guy or two to be able to take them down if they can do that.
Pocos is listed at 6'1", 190. Freese, 5'11", 170. And then Casey Freese, the youngest of the 3, 5'6", 155.
They're playing a lot bigger than that, though.
They really are. And it's going to be Freese, Landon Freese, the elder statesman here. He's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Flyers.
I wonder what those conversations are at home. One younger brother has a bigger game than the older brother has a bigger game than the younger brother. I wonder how that goes at home.
Oh, I bet they trash talk. I would.
You got to.
You have to, absolutely.
I mean, if the opponent's not going to give you any fuel for the fire, why not do it within the bloodline?
Absolutely. Well, right now, Casey, he's got bragging rights. He's got the score, and his older brother doesn't have one.
Let's see if they give him a chance here.
I don't know. They got everybody split out. So Coonley looking to throw. He's got Reese. Freese is inside the 5. First down, and it's on the ground. Calvert says they've got it. Do they have it?
I think
yes, they do. Absolutely, wow. And it's number 53, Ethan Bauer, who has the football. So Calvert, huge hit and a turnover.
That's exactly what they needed right there.
Check out this replay here. Coonley. Wow, this is the wrong replay here.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what happened
But,
there.
Coonley, he threw it to number 24, Landon Freese. Freese, he caught it, he turned, he was hit at the 5-yard line, dropped it, Calvert football.
Had the first down there, too. That is unfortunate there for the Flyers. This is exactly what Calvert needs. They gotta put something up before this halftime. Get the ball at half, tie game, or, miss that PAT, it could come into effect here.
And Calvert, as you see, Lee gets the carry as he's going way outside as he stretches that defense and picks up about 7 on the rush. I was about to say, Calvert, they get the ball back in the second half, so they get first dibs then. They can have a nice long drive, deliberate, get it in there for a score. We've got 4:22 left in the second quarter here before halftime. They can get those points before halftime, leave no time on the clock. It's kind of the perfect formula.
It'd be huge for him. Capture the momentum, going into halftime, get that big halftime the big halftime speech there. We're into that second half with that mindset of, hey, we're ready to ball now.
Absolutely. 6-0, that's your score. That's it, that's all. Flyers have the 1-score lead over Calvert, but Calvert comes up with a huge defensive stop, gets a fumble, and they want to do something with it as Lee takes the carry right up the middle. Should be enough for a first down as he is across the 15-yard line.
I'll give it to him.
Oh. Here we go.
NLL's Professional Grounds, our first down sponsor. Thank you very much for everything that you do to keep Heart of Ohio Sports going. If you don't have to be a scarecrow to stand out on the field, because NLS Professional Grounds is your source of professional field painting, midfield logos, end zone art, corporate logos. You name it, they paint it fast and affordably. Here we go. Lee right up the middle. By some of that fine field painting that the professionals at NLS Grounds do. Save time, save money, go big with NLS Professional Grounds.
Greg did a little photoshopping of the Heidelberg Field to put all Calvert's logos and stuff like that. I bet they could do as good as Greggy makes it look.
I don't know. I'm kind of fond of the student prints. I think it's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying in general, not this one. Student prints is fun.
All right, 2nd and 6, 19-yard line here for the Senecas as Palm connects with DeMoss, I believe. No, it's not DeMoss. It's going to be number 16, Van Det. And that's going to be another first down for the Senecas.
Big first down, but he stays in bounds. The clock is still rolling.
2:41 here left in the half. Of course, you want to make sure that you stay tuned here for our halftime show brought to you by Hope and Fostoria. It'll feature the Calvert Senecas marching band. Marching band performance brought to you by Forte Music. Palm from the shotgun steps up, dumps it off, and he's got Max Griffin, and Griffin has got a first down for the Senecas. Now, they might want to hurry up here a little bit as they still have about 60 yards to go and only 2.5 minutes to do it in. And there they are. Palm getting some nice connections here. Van Det for the first down, and now Griffin for the first down. Back-to-back as Palm's starting to get into a rhythm, just what you don't want to see if you're a St. Paul fan. Palm stepping back, looking deep, airing it out. Beautiful ball. DeMoss kind of slipped, unable to connect. Incomplete. And, I don't know. That would have been close. There were 2 defenders on DeMoss.
That is a tight window to fit that ball in. It just gave it a little too much juice on it.
Charlie Palm, he was taking his shot on that one. He was looking deep all the way. That big first down play. Coach Lento trying to dial it up and get that lightning in a bottle and get some points on the board for the Senecas. Incomplete pass here. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first half from Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University. Palm flushed out to his left. He's got pressure. Going to have to throw it awkwardly out of bounds. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Senecas. Great defense there. And I saw number 77, Gunnar Kludding, and number 28, Nick Pokos, pursuing Palm on that one.
Not a lot of time there. They had 3 wide on the left side. A lot of different options to go to. Just nothing there.
Yeah, hard to make a good read when you've got 2 guys up in your face here, and Palm just had no choice. Great job to get it away, though. They didn't lose any yards, and that's an important thing there for the young QB. All right, 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Palm, more pressure, dumps it off. He's got Lee, 40, 45, 50, and more. First down for the Senecas as Lee able to catch it and run. Great job by the Senecas using the pressure that the Flyers were applying against them.
I mean, what a great play call there to dial up that screen pass. And you know they're sending all the dogs at you. Get them big boys out in front and get the ball down the field.
They were able to dump it off behind 4 Flyer defenders. Worked beautifully as Palm connects to DeMoss. DeMoss pushed out of bounds around the 42-yard line, and that's close to the first down marker. I think he's 1 short, so that'll bring up 2nd down for the Senecas.
Stops the clock, though, and they've done a solid job moving down the field with the time they have.
Great catch there, Jacob. Yeah, DeMoss pushed out of bounds, so the clock stops at 1:39 here, left in the 2nd quarter. Calvert trying to make something of it as they trail 6-0.
I want to be surprised if they dial his number back up right here. That was a lot of separation from that corner. Keep it rolling. Go to your guy. Big week last week. Go to that playmaker right before half.
DeMoss, the leading receiver for the Senecas, so wouldn't be surprised. Lee gets the handoff, 40, 35. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, stopping the clock again right at the 32-yard line. First down, Senecas. Oh, great job by number 24, Nolan Lee, as he's able to work his way around the defense, pick up a huge chunk gain, get out of bounds, and get the first down.
Boy, he's quick once he gets out of that corner. He made that cut right off the edge of that line, and he just got going.
He's listed at 6'1", 175 yards. He looked pretty good on that one. As you said, very quick as he got outside the line. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, 1:33 left in the half. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout down on the field here. So with a timeout, we're going to take a timeout. Thank you, Joe Bailiff's Route 30. Harley-Davidson, our timeout sponsor. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink is here for all of your printing and design needs. From reunions to small events, to business apparel and even vehicle lettering, they've got you covered. They make the gear that you make your memories in. STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink. At YANICH Oral Surgery in Marion, they specialize in dental implants and advanced oral care, all in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Restore your smile. Renew your confidence. Visit YANICHOralSurgery.com.
Welcome back to Tiffin, Ohio. We're at Hoernemann Stadium on campus at Heidelberg University. The home team, the Tiffin Calvert Senecas, they're trailing 6-0 against the visiting St. Paul Flyers, but guess what? Senecas have been driving, and they're up to the 32-yard line with a fresh set of downs after a huge Nolan Lee first down rush. Palm dumps it off to Coleman. Coleman, he's going to be taken down right around the 26-yard line. Solid gain, but there is a flag on the field.
Don't want to speculate, but I think we're getting holding here on the Senecas.
In the first quarter, we had a lot of flags. We had 5 total. And it's going to be on the Senecas. Good call there.
That might be one thing that's addressed in this locker room going into half. Got to cut down on these penalties.
Yeah, that's their 4th of the half here, and couldn't have come at a worse time. Right when you're driving, 1:25 left in the half here. You need points. You need to go into the halftime with those points. You do get the ball back in the second half as Senecas deferred the coin toss beforehand, but still, you got to get those points. All right, here we go. Palm from the shotgun. Dancing, rolls out to his left, looking, trying to get his wide receiver to go, and it's DeMoss. And DeMoss has got it, 25-20. He's got a crease, 10 as he cuts back in inside the 5. Wow. First down and more for the Senecas.
What a play by DeMoss.
Wow, Logan DeMoss, just what a great yard after catch type of play. You're right.
I mean, I told you, man, they got to get him going. Go to your guy. Trust who's produced for you here.
And that would be Logan DeMoss, yeah.
What a great day. Great play by DeMoss, but also a great job by Palm to get outside the pocket and find his man.
DeMoss averages about 24 yards a catch, and you see it on that one right there. As Senecas give it to Lee right up the middle. He's going to be stopped just short, so it'll bring up second down, 34 seconds, and Calvert's going to call a timeout here. And let's brainstorm here, Brendon. You're Coach Lento. What are you thinking? You know DeMoss is your go-to guy. Do you throw it to him in the corner, or do you let Lee take it in from 2 yards out?
I think the position they're at right now, I think you got to fake the run and give it to DeMoss over the middle. Let him make a play. He's got a big frame. Let him get in front of that cornerback and let him do some magic.
Any chance they let Charlie Palm, quarterback Snake, he's got 1 touchdown already this season, maybe 2?
You never know. I mean, you never know. You have a lot of options here.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing.
34 seconds. You don't succeed on that first one. You still got 2 to roll with. You just got to get back to the line.
This is 4-down territory as well. And Calvert, I believe they've got 1 more timeout here. So they've got that working in their favor. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think they've taken at least 2.
I'm not sure. It'd be great for them. They still have one in their pocket.
Yeah, they still have one.
That opens up the playbook even more here. Let's see what they go to.
All right, so you've got Palm in the shotgun, and he's got Lee and Lucius joining him. It's going to be Lee right up the middle. They're signaling, yes, touchdown Senecas. And they're 1 PAT away from taking the lead into the halftime. I don't know what it looked like down there, but Lee looked like he had a big crease to walk through to get that score right there.
Yeah, just spread the defense out. Had DeMoss on the left side. Make them worried about him. Shift the defense that way, and they went the opposite way from him. Cut across the field. 1 back in the backfield right beside him to get that lead block, and, man, give it to the offensive line there on that drive. They held strong for a lot of them plays.
Cameron Lucius, huge PAT coming up here as it's up, and it's good. Calvert Senecas take back the lead 7-6 with 30 seconds left in the half here from Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University. And look at that Seneca. He's going crazy down there on the sideline.
That's exactly what the Senecas needed there going into halftime. Capture that momentum, roll with it into that second half, getting the ball. They got 13 up there for the Senecas.
Give it to them. Give it to them.
They'd love to have 13.
Maybe they won't notice.
Maybe, yeah. Are you saying touchdowns haven't always been 13 points?
Yeah. I guess they the timeout was to signal they wanted the bonus play on the touchdown. That's what it was. Yeah, I forgot. It's XFL rules, so
yeah, a little different.
Definitely. So huge job by the Senecas as they march their way down, all the way down the field there. It was about a 64-yard drive on that one, and it's capped off by a 2-yard touchdown run by number 24 Nolan Lee, and with 30 seconds, it's a 7-6 lead for the Senecas over the Flyers.
It's just a great offensive drive there. It's exactly what you needed to do to just get your feet underneath you. 4 minutes, they leave 30 on the clock. I'll take
Pretty good. Yeah.
We'll take that.
No question. And I mean, it's a really great job there.
Just no big
by
plays
Calvert.
here. No big plays. Do your job. Go into half.
And it's going to be Pocos who takes it out of the end zone. He's up 25-30. He's got some space. Oh, goodness. He's going to be taken down at the 35-yard line, and it was Lee with a shoestring tackle. Wow, I'm surprised he took it out. I wasn't ready for that.
I did not think he was going to, but you might
goodness.
Give yourself a chance.
Man, so Lee gets a huge touchdown and a huge tackle. As if he wouldn't have got it, Pocos might have taken it the distance.
Just not enough juice, just about. You saw that field open up, getting past that first line.
And Coach Lento asking some serious questions down there, I think because Pocos brought it out from the end zone. And he's like, that doesn't really happen, does it? Thought they changed the rule. So 35-yard return for the Flyers, and they got 22 seconds. I think the full complement of their timeouts if they want to try to do something with it. And if anybody could, number 11, Grant Coonley definitely could. He's got a laser for an arm. Check this out. He rolls to his left, looking to pass. He's going deep, trying to give his men some time. He tosses it out of bounds. 13 seconds here left on the clock. Receivers just couldn't break free.
No, and he had his main man coming across the middle there. I'm surprised that I sent him down the field. Big frame, big arm, give him a chance.
All right. Took a lot of time off the clock, too.
Yeah.
So they might be able to get 1-2 plays, kind of depending on what unravels here. But again, hey, make sure we've got our halftime show coming to you, brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Halftime show is going to feature the St. Paul Marching Band as well as the Calvert Senecas Marching Band. So make sure you stay right here in those marching band performances, brought to you by Forte Music. 13 seconds away from that show as Coonley dumps it off to his his tailback, and he works his way up. I think it was Rosbert who was on the receiving end of that. Yeah, number 31, Levi Rosbert. And that brings us to 4 seconds, and I think St. Paul called a timeout on this one.
What can you do about it?
I was going to ask the same thing. What are you going to do?
Yeah, right. I mean, give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. This is a small window of opportunity for these Flyers to possibly pull that momentum back, but you never know.
If you can throw the ball like Coonley can, why not? Just give him a shot. And as you mentioned, Brendan, number 16, Connor Lindberger, he's got that 6'4" frame. He can go up and get it. So why not? It would be a lot of fun to see him throw the ball 63 yards into the end zone. I'm just putting that out there. Can we order it?
It would be pretty cool.
I mean, if I had my Madden controller, I would just do that.
4 verts.
Yeah.
Listen, what better time for a Hail Mary than when 2 Catholic schools are playing?
4 verts. Get my big frame down on the left side. Give him a chance.
Definitely. So 3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Not that that'll matter. There's 4 seconds left in the half here, and the Flyers are going to take one more shot at it. See if they can come up with some magic as Calvert has a 7-6 lead going into things here.
I'm interested in what they're going to do here. It looks like
All
they're
right.
setting everybody deep.
Coonley, he's got space. He's dancing around off to the left side. He's just going to run it. Coonley going to tuck it away, run out of bounds, and that'll do it here. First half of play is over. It is done. Calvert Senecas have a 7-6 lead going into halftime. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll be right back with the Band Show.
From their fields to your table, Reams Produce Farm's year-round custom produce boxes bring farm-fresh flavor right to your table. Veggies, meats, eggs, and more. Taste the difference of truly local. Reams Produce Farm, where fun grows. Order today at funacres.net.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by CLOUSE Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call CLOUSE Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at CLOUSEConstruction.com.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. At YANICH Oral Surgery in Marion, they specialize in dental implants and advanced oral care, all in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Restore your smile. Renew your confidence. Visit YANICHOralSurgery.com.
The one thing that we love more than the roar of a Harley-Davidson is the roar of the crowd on game day. That's why Joe Baylif's Route 30 Harley-Davidson is proud to partner with the Bowling Green State University Falcons and be the official bike to lead the team onto the field. Don't forget to ride out to your favorite tailgate this season and cheer on the Falcons to victory. We'll catch you on down the road at Joe Baylif's Route 30 Harley-Davidson. Walk in, ride out.
It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
47. Exactly.
Tonight we present to you our rock show with hits from the 70s, 80s, and today. We begin with a 1978 song from the B-52s. The song launched the band's career and became one of the signature tunes. Please enjoy our band playing a rousing rendition of the funky smash hit, Rock Lobster. continue our show tonight with a 1980s hit by Pat Benatar, coming from her best-selling album, Crimes of Passion. This song was her first top 10 hit in the United States, peaking at #1 on the U.S. Rock Tracks chart. Selling well over 1 million copies, this is one of Benatar's most iconic and recognizable tracks. Here is Hit Me With Your Best Shot. We close our show tonight by jumping ahead a few decades, traveling through the ages of rock music all the way to 2013 and a band called Fall Out Boy. After a 3-year hiatus starting in 2010, Fall Out Boy came back onto the scene in a big way with this last song. Certified as triple platinum by the end of the year, the song was named Sirius XM's #1 song of 2013 and is still instantly recognizable 12 years later. It's one of those songs that's just impossible to not sing along to. For our final act tonight, we hope you enjoy our band lighting it up with My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your St. Paul Marching Brass. The St. Paul Marching Brass would like to thank our Flyer friends and family and the Calvert family for their support and welcome tonight. Thank you and go Flyers!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Under the direction of Mr. Victor Welsh, the Calvert Marching Band and Color Guard will be performing a number of great selections for you tonight. You Give Love a Bad Name by Bon Jovi was released in 1986 as the lead single from their breakthrough album Slippery When Wet. It quickly became a defining anthem of the 1980s rock scene. The song was originally written by John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, and hitmaker Desmond Child for another artist, but the band decided to keep it for themselves after they realized its massive potential. It became Bon Jovi's first #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, catapulting the band to international recognition. The iconic opening line, "Shot through the heart and you're to blame," has since become one of the most recognized lyrics in rock history, often mistaken as the song's title itself. Take it away, band. Holiday by Green Day, released in 2005 as part of their politically charged album American Idiot, is one of the band's most outspoken protest songs. Written by frontman Billy Joe Armstrong, the song blends punk energy with a sharp social commentary, and its bold lyrics spark both praise and controversy. Despite its rebellious tone, Holiday became a commercial hit and a fan favorite, often performed live with extended political rants by Armstrong during concerts. For a closing number, All the Small Things by Blink-182 was released in 1999, and it quickly became one of the band's most iconic songs. Written by Tommy DeLonge as a sweet and simple tribute to his girlfriend and later wife, the song was inspired by her love for pop bands like the Backstreet Boys. It became Blink-182's biggest hit, peaking at number 6 on the Billboard's Hot 100, and remains a nostalgic anthem for late 90s and early 2000s music fans. pride of the Seneca Nation, the Calvert Marching Band.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Hey folks, Baby Voice here, and you're watching high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
The barn is back, and so is the fun. Starting September 20th, explore RIEHM's famous corn maze. Meet friendly barnyard animals and make memories that last all season long. Barnyard fun runs through October 26th, so don't miss it. At RIEHM's Produce Farm, where fun grows. Find out more at funacres.net. At UIS Insurance and Investments, we're committed to protecting what matters most. That's why we partner with Auto Owners Insurance, offering reliable coverage and personalized service from people you can trust. UIS and Auto Owners Insurance, working together to keep you covered no matter what life throws your way. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports. At YANICH Oral Surgery in Marion, they specialize in dental implants and advanced oral care, all in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Restore your smile. Renew your confidence. Visit YANICHORALSurgery.com. Discover your passion for music at Forte Music in Tiffin. Whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, or accessories, Forte Music offers everything you need to take your sound to the next level. From beginners to experienced musicians, they've got you covered with expert guidance and top quality gear. Forte Music, where music lives.
Up to this press box. Once again, the winning number 640743. The Senecas will be receiving the second half kickoff.
You're literally right there on the edge of the line. They score a touchdown. You're there celebrating with the team, and that's just one of the coolest things that this field features here. So, all right, we've got about a minute here before the second half is really going to get underway. So the Senecas, they get the ball back, and they were able to march down that field about 65 yards or so, and they were able to put up a touchdown on the legs of number 24, Nolan Lee, and that's where your 7-6 lead comes from. Brendon, talk to me. What really stood out to you in this low-scoring affair?
It started in the trenches on both sides. Calvert, giving up that one big play that scored that touchdown, a couple chunk yards here and here, but they've been able to limit this Flyer offense. And then the same thing for the Flyers, man. They have just been bullying these Senecas up front, not giving them any room until that last drive. They're able to spring a couple runs there together. But I think in this second half, it's going to start in the trenches. It's going to see who's going to win like we said at the beginning, the toughness battle.
One of the things that Coach Lento, he mentioned right off the bat as we were talking to him before the game started up, he's like, you got to be tough, you got to establish yourself here, and who wants it more? And you couldn't have said it better there. And right now, Senecas have that 1-point lead and hoping to add to it here as they dial up some new stuff in the second half. And the Flyers, one thing that Coach Lento wanted to do was to kind of keep Connor Lindenberger in check, and I think they've succeeded so far.
I don't think they've done too bad at all. Like I said, we've been being able to get out of the pocket, move around a little bit, but he has not been able to hit that big target we talked about before as well. That big frame out there.
Yeah, Lindenberger only has 2 receptions for 20 yards, well below his season average there. So that's a pretty good job from a Calvert defense that has done well to keep the Flyers in check. And here we go as the kick is there, and it was live, just sitting there on the 30-yard line as somebody had to jump on it. You got to say, hey, wake up, it's go time.
They put it right in the soft spot. I mean, I don't know how you can kick a ball like that.
It just died. It just
he picked a spot right at that 30-yard line and is not going to let it bounce anywhere else. Yeah, man,
what
do you do there?
I wonder how you practice that. I mean, really, how do you practice that?
Get bored.
You get bored. There you go.
Start kicking it a little different than you usually do.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, and see what the Seneca offense can dial up here as you've got Palm from the shotgun with Lee. Lee takes the handoff off to the right side. He's got space, 35-40, close to the first down marker. Strong run by number 24, Nolan Lee.
Going right back to what I just talked about. Starts in the trenches, and first play of the drive, I'll take that if I'm a Seneca's offense.
And I'm trying to get the actual number here because Lee did a pretty good job for himself. He had 1 reception for 11 yards, but I really want to know, he had 10 rushes for 41 yards and a touchdown in the first half. That's a pretty good night.
Can't complain right there, especially be able to get one of those punched in.
Lee gets another one. First down and a little bit more for the Senecas. Absolutely, punch it in, take advantage, and Lee picking up right where he left off in the first half.
I think that might be the key to this second half. They went to the locker room and said, hey, wake them big boys up at the O-line. This guy wants to run behind you. Give him a chance.
And, we were talking about toughness, and at least me, I was thinking, like, defense, they've been playing tough football, but what about toughness on the offensive side? And you're right, establishing that run, and Nolan Lee's looking pretty good right now.
It takes the pressure off your quarterback. Open up the playbook. No, don't have to rely on throwing them deep balls 3rd and 10.
Palm, quarterback keeper, as he's got a couple defenders. Broke some ankles out there as he's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And first man up, couldn't catch him.
No, you left him in the dust or on the turf.
So no gain after some fancy footwork there by number 2, Charlie Palm. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Fancy footwork, but he did take a shot at the end of that run. He paid for it.
He paid for it, huh? So Calvert, their scoring drive right before halftime was right around where they're at now, about a 65-yard drive before they punched it in. And maybe they can do it again here and just really take control of tonight's game. Palm from the shotgun throws it. DeMoss incomplete as he bounces it there. That's the 3rd bounced pass that we've seen tonight from Palm. But overall, not too bad. He's been throwing about what he usually does, 9 of 16 in the first half, so right around that 60% that we've kind of seen all season long.
I mean, with a 1-point lead, I guess you can't say too much about that. If he can they can really turn it on in the second half, you know, get that average up. Increase that average, keep rolling, and I think this first drive is going to be huge for them.
3rd and 10 from the 43-yard line for the Senecas. Trying to take advantage.
Here he comes.
High snap, Palm takes it, runs immediately. He's going to be tackled from behind. Flag on the field. Number 24, Landon Freese with the tackle from behind. And I'm not sure where the flag was coming in, but it is on the far side of the field over on the Flyers sideline.
I mean, Freese was a missile off that opposite side. I was like, oh, you know, they're going the opposite way. It's a tough way to catch up to him. I mean, man, he made up that ground quick.
And we saw that in the first half, too, as he had a huge sack on Palm. So see what it is. So the penalty is going to be declined. That'll be 4th down for the Senecas. They're going to be forced to punt the ball away.
It's not what you want to see on that opening drive, but if that defense don't change, you know, not the worst case scenario there.
So it'll be 4th and 10 from the 43. High, short punt. Going to hit right around the 30-yard line and bounce out of bounds. So we're going to have a chance to see the Flyers offense come back out on the field. And I think the headline for me, at least on the Flyers side, was the three-headed monster they have at running back.
And all three of them just, you know, they haven't gone as much to Pocos, but them Freese boys in the backfield, they're dangerous.
No doubt.
Shake.
Casey Freese, about 50 yards there in the first half, a touchdown. Landon Freese, not to be outdone. I think pretty close, just a little less than his brother.
The youngest just got to that end zone first, and he's going to hold on to it for now.
Talking about those bragging rights, you know, during halftime. I'd be saying it all night long. They're going to hand it off, and I think I really can't make it out. I couldn't tell.
There's too many jerseys.
Yeah, I know Landon Freese was blocking, and it's going to be 28 Pocos. He's going to have the carry there. Short gain, Flyers, 2nd and 8. So it's, you know, if you really look at it, this is a hard thing to see. We're up here. We've got a TV screen. We can look at it, but imagine if you're on the defense, you've got those 3 backs lined up trying to figure out who's got it. That's a tough thing, especially when they're all so good. Coonley, bounced it right off the numbers of Connor Lindenberger. Got to catch it. Got to catch that one.
That is one he's going to want back because, man, that was stick your hands out.
Goodness.
That's right through your hands.
Yeah, Lindenberger, he was held in check, only 2 catches in the first half. He's their go-to guy, of course. Had 7 catches in the previous 2 matchups. Yeah, he's going to want that back. He's not going to get a lot of those tonight. It's a low-scoring affair.
I think he's got 2 for 20, so this Calvert has been able to keep him in check, just like you said, but, oh, man.
Coonley going deep, back to Lindenberg. Did he get it? Incomplete. Great job by the Calvert defense as they smothered number 16, Connor Lindenberger, and nothing going to happen there.
What a great play by the safety there. You know, he's the running back on the offense, but there he is right there, Nolan, out there on safety, making a big play on a deep ball. Just a double move on the outside by that big frame. Caught him slipping a little bit, but he was able to, that safety was able to get back to that sideline and help his corner out there.
4th and 8 after the incomplete pass, and the Flyers are going to have to punt the ball away from their own 30-yard line, and it's number 10, Logan DeMoss, one of the SBC leaders when returns here. Going to get a nice shot at it, hopefully setting up the Calvert Senecas for some prime field position here for their second drive of the afternoon, or the second half.
See some magic here. Give me something, DeMoss.
Fumbles it a little bit, 42. Taken up to midfield right around the 50, so about an 8-yard return there by Logan DeMoss. And the Calvert Senecas coming back out right about where they left off before.
It's just like how the beginning of this game started. It was a stalemate. It was, let me give you 5 more yards on the punt, right back to where you got it, and then give it right back to that opposing side. Not too much of a a chain game here.
And the big break, of course, came for the Flyers as they got good field position. They were helped out by a penalty. We had many of those in the first half. And then Freese just broke it off from 26 and got their score. Lee going to get it, 50, 45. He's going to be taken down. A huge collision there at the 45-yard line. Be 2nd and 5 for the Senecas.
And these outside runs are just one block away, one man away. That's the second time now he's got out to that edge and just had one guy to beat, and they're just making great tackles.
2nd and 5 from the 45 as Calvert's across midfield now. 8:16 in the third quarter from Hoernemann Stadium. Seneca 7, Flyers 6 in a close contest opening night. Palm going deep. He's got DeMoss. Oh, just missed him as DeMoss had a step on the defender. And number 31, Levi Rosbert, bailed out by a long throw.
They went to this. Looks like the same exact play the Flyers just ran. Give him a little double move on the outside. Give the big guy a chance.
You know, that's the right play. It really was. Coach Lento, he had the right play. He had the right everything right there. They just got to connect.
You know, 2nd and short, not too terrible. Take a shot there. Give yourself a chance. Still a manageable 3rd down here for the Senecas.
3rd and 5 from the 45 here as the Senecas looking to keep this drive alive. Palm from the shotgun gets Coleman. Coleman, he's got it. 1st down, Senecas. Coleman able to catch and run and moves those chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line.
I believe they ran that in the first half, and they weren't able to get any blocking up there for Coleman. But on that play, they held strong, gave him a chance. They moved the sticks forward. Keep the drive rolling for the Senecas here.
Coleman had 2 receptions in the first half and only 5 yards to show for it. This reception not only gets a 1st down, but doubles his yardage for the night. So 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line here. Palm hands it off to Lee. Lee off to the right side, squares his shoulders. Woof, man. Love how Lee just squares those shoulders and he's off as he gets it up inside the 35-yard line. Official spot looks like it's about the 32, so that should be 2nd and 4 for the Senecas.
He just gets that quick burst on the outside, and they keep running to DeMoss's side, and he's picking up. He's making some good blocks out there, one-on-one.
I mean, he's been laying some hard hits there from the defensive side, and he's doing a great job cleaning things up on the offensive side. He may not be getting all the catches that the highlight reels like to show, but he's making a huge difference as Lee gets another carry. And he works his way up inside the 30-yard line, getting awful close to that 1st down marker. I think he might just be short, so it should be 3rd and 1 for Calvert. So 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line here. Seneca's a very nice drive here. 2nd of the quarter. And I think they got him to jump. Yep, flag. Yep, this is going to be on the Flyers. So the Flyers are going to pick up a poorly timed penalty, their 3rd of the night, and that's going to help out the Senecas big time.
Let's see if we can see who jumped for St. Paul.
Big guy right there in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, number 77, Gunnar Kludding, jumped. They got him. And, you know, look, that's exactly what you wanted. You wanted Palm. He's under center, hard count. Get him to go. 1st down. You don't even have to work for it.
That's a 1st down the easy way.
So 1st and 10 from the 24. Calvert looking to add to their 1-point lead as they're driving right now. Palm from the shotgun looking to throw it. He's got his man DeMoss. DeMoss spins inside the 10. 1st down again for the Senecas as number 10, Logan DeMoss, comes up with a huge catch.
Give the ball to that guy. Give the ball to that guy in some space, and he'll make some magic out of it.
And it looks awful good right there in the yards after catch.
He's liking that spin move. That's twice this drive now. Let's see if he can cap it off here.
Puts him in the RIEHM red zone.
That's right. We've got the RIEHM Red Zone, RIEHM Produce Farms, our Red Zone sponsor on the night. It's going to be Lee off to the left side. He's going to be stopped inside the 5. 2nd and goal for the Senecas as they're knocking on that door.
The red zone went right back to Lee. That time wasn't able to get that outside. They were ready for it.
Absolutely. 2nd and 4 from the 4 here for Calvert. You've got Palm in the backfield. Lee gets the ball right up the middle, following his blockers, turning those legs, but he's going to be denied. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Senecas from the 4-yard line, as he's not able to get anywhere on this Flyers defense.
Man, I tell you what, anything on the outsides, Calvert's done a really good job of getting yards, but up the middle, it's just been the Flyers dominating all night long.
And I know that we said big number 77, Gunnar Kluttig, he got caught on that hard count, but he's still a big dude, all right, 6'2", 225. Ooh. That's a lot of human being to move around down there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Made up for the penalty, made a big stop there for him.
See what they can do here. They got the Moss out wide, one-on-one.
Quarterback keeper Palm, he's in, untouched, touchdown Senecas. And there's a flag on the field after the touchdown, as Charlie Palm gets a touchdown run for the Senecas with 4 minutes here in the 3rd quarter from Hoernemann Stadium. I think this one might be on Charlie. I think he got a little too excited down there. Lento is like, come on, man. Just hand the ball over, take the points.
Come celebrate with us, not by yourself.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. And we've got brisket.
There we go.
So let's see what's going to happen here. Unsportsmanlike on Senecas.
Not sure what he did there. I know he did a little spin of the ball after it, but
so touchdown good, 13-6. PAT is going to be long.
It's going to be long.
It's going to be long.
It's on the way.
It's going to be a very long PAT.
Yeah, it's a good thing they have a good kicker, though.
Cameron Lucius, the junior, he's got a leg. You're right, Jacob. So this is going to be it's going to be a 35-yard PAT. So, hey, let's see what he can do. This could be fun. Very instructive.
This could be pivotal for the
Lucius, look at that. He's got it.
Woo!
He's got it. PAT sinks it 35 yards out. Run, Seneca, run, as Calvert's got a 14-6 lead.
This is exactly what they need to come out of the halftime.
Man.
That first drive, erase it. Erase that first drive, whatever. Throw it in the trash can, got the ball back, and did exactly what they needed to do coming out of halftime.
So Lucius, 35-yard PAT, and we're being told here that he hit a 47-yard field goal last week, so the man can kick a football. There's one thing we know for sure.
He had that by, I'd say he might have 10 more yards out of that kid.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
That was a boot. That hit about the center of that Heidelberg logo over there.
You know, speaking of Heidelberg, we last night they hit a 39-yard field goal and didn't look as beautiful as that one. Cameron Lucius, come over here to the Berg. They might need a kicker.
There you go.
He might have a future here.
Absolutely. Stay in your hometown. So huge 35-yard PAT converted, making it look like it's nothing. 14-6. Calvert does exactly what they wanted. 4 minutes left on the clock there. Salted it away, got the 6, and right in the exact place that they need to be here in the 3rd quarter.
I'd like to see the Senecas get a big stop here, get the ball back, drive right back down the field.
Here you go, defense. Poco's right there at the 1-yard line. He's running 15-yard line. He's going to be hit and taken down as he falls forward to the 16. That's where the Flyers are going to come out.
Not as much success on that one out of the end zone. He had a tiptoe the sideline over here. I thought he might have fell out over there at the 1 or the 2.
I want to make sure we thank our Friday Night Frosties. That's right, Friday Night Frosties are here thanks to Heart of Ohio Sports and Wendy's. Your show. We've got our show, your game ticket. I got to go get my words out here. I heard Frosties, and I'm just like, yes, I'm there. So your game ticket, you can either print it out online, bring it, your ticket stub in person, get a free small Frosty with a purchase. That's Friday Night Frosties by Wendy's and Heart of Ohio Sports. We got the new Wendy's going to open up here in a week or so, too, so it should be a nice place.
I'll take
Make
it.
sure you get that down there.
Uh-oh.
As Coonley
Nowhere
going to
to
be
go.
sacked.
Here comes the horse.
Oh, goodness. Oh, the Senecas not letting him get anywhere as they drag him down to the ground right around that 7-yard line. And that's going to be a big loss for the Flyers.
And you can feel the momentum up here. These Senecas, after every play, just showing that pure emotion. That's exactly what they needed this drive. Like I said, you got to stop them now, get that ball back on offense, and take it right back to them.
I love how you said that momentum, and you can feel it. And I don't know, but I felt it more after the PAT than the touchdown, which is the crazy thing here because that touchdown was huge. But Lucius, 35. I wonder, you know what, they should have a halftime field goal contest for the fans. If you've ever been to Calvert's gym, during the basketball season, they have the fans throw basketballs in a bucket. It's a really cool thing to see. And you're going to see you've got Nate Sander. He's going to be taken down around the 16-yard line, well short of the first down marker. But they've got a really cool basketball toss during the season. I'd love to see a field goal contest out here in between band shows maybe.
I mean, I might have to put myself out there, give it a chance, you know.
I got to stretch. Get back to me.
Give me one kick and I'll be done for the night.
I know
Come give me a seat.
A lot of schools for kids do like that punt, kick, throw kind of competition.
Yeah.
I think they need to do that for adults.
So Ohio State,
Right?
Ohio State student did it week 1 against Texas. Nailed the field goal, $250,000. I don't know if we can get Reineke Ford to donate some cash like that. Then we got a real show going on here.
There you go.
All right, it's going to be Lindenberg with the catch there, and I think that's enough for a first down as the Flyers move those chains. And while we're talking about field goals and big-time shots and all that, the Flyers, they're taking their shot here as they're getting that ball moving a little bit. They're up to the 31-yard line here. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the third quarter, and they've got a 1-score difference.
That's one way to erase that big sack on that first down. Give it to your big frame. Give him some space. Let him eat.
Tipped at the line, incomplete. Great job. It's number 53, Ethan Bauer, who got his hand up and knocked it away at the line for the Seneca defense.
Got one, the big paws on it. Trying to get it over him. I'd like to see the Senecas get some pressure here outside of this D line. I mean, it's just a second or two away from getting to this QB. Give them boys up front a little bit of a chance here. Send another guy up in there. See if we can get the QB down. Get a big momentum push here.
2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line here after the connection, and it looks like Pocos is going to take it up to the 37-yard line. Strong run there on first down, well, second down, and he picks up about 7. My gosh, we talk about those running backs. I mean, Pocos, he only got a couple carries in the first half, and you've seen 2 consecutive, kind of getting him involved here on this drive. It's a lot of talent over there on the St. Paul side.
I mean, you watch a run, and you got to close your eyes, open it, close your eyes, open it. Okay, it's still going. Close your eyes, open it, and then it's like, oh, nope, he's not down yet.
And, I mean, they line them up. So you got Pocos, you've got Freese right behind Coonley, and then Freese takes it just like this. Oh, there you go. Coleman takes him to the ground. Oh, goodness. Tucker Coleman, the sophomore defensive back. Huge tackle not to let Freese get away.
Let's see what the Flyers decide to do here.
That is such a huge,
tough decision.
Yeah, I mean, that is such a huge tackle right there by Coleman, because Freese, if he would have just slipped away, he had some green space. He could have picked up some yardage.
But it opened up and it closed very quickly.
So 4th down, it looks like the Flyers, they're going for it here, and they did a fair job in the first half. They converted, I think, on 2 of 3, and this one's close. So it'll be 4th and 4 from the 37. No, they're going to punt it. Okay, all right. I was getting excited. I'm like, ooh.
It's going to get interesting.
It's going to get very interesting. So they're going to kick it away.
Trying to write the script.
I wish I could. DeMoss gets it at the 35. Oh, splits a couple would-be tacklers up to the 45-yard line. He's still moving. He's going to take it up to about the 46-yard line. I think that's where the spot's going to be. Great return by Logan DeMoss.
Folks, if you're looking to be our fan of the game, brought to you by YANICH, send us a picture on Facebook or Instagram, Heart of Ohio Sports. I think week 1 on this stream we had a newborn being sent in watching the game. Last week we had a guy and his dog. So if you want to, take a picture of you and your man's best friend or, anything fun, just show us where you're watching the game from. And that fan of the game brought to you by YANICH. We'll have it for you after the game.
13 seconds here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 46. Lee takes the handoff right up the middle. Gets to midfield. 4 yards on the gain. All right, we're moments away, and there it is. Get those 4 fingers up as it's fourth quarter time, and the Senecas have a 14-6 lead over the visiting St. Paul Flyers. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back here at Heidelberg University in Hoernemann Field.
Hey folks, Baby Voice here, and you're watching high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
The barn is back, and so is the fun. Starting September 20th, explore RIEHM's famous corn maze. Meet friendly barnyard animals and make memories that last all season long. Barnyard fun runs through October 26th, so don't miss it. At RIEHM's Produce Farm, where fun grows. Find out more at funacres.net. At UIS Insurance and Investments, we're committed to protecting what matters most. That's why we partner with Auto Owners Insurance, offering reliable coverage and personalized service from people you can trust. UIS and Auto Owners Insurance, working together to keep you covered no matter what life throws your way. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome back to Heart of Ohio Sports. Dominic Helmstetter here, joined by our fantastic crew. We've got Brendon, Jacob, and Emma up on the camera here from Hoernemann Field. You know it. She's right there.
She's ready.
She's ready to go. Heidelberg Stadium, Heidelberg University at Hoernemann Stadium here. And Calvert has a 14-6 lead as we get into the fourth quarter. Palm looking deep. He's got Damas. Damas has got it. 15. He's still going. 10, 5. Touchdown, Calvert. Touchdown, Calvert. Damas gets a 50-yard bomb. Put another one up on the board.
Take the D and E away from his last name, and that's exactly what that play was.
Oh, my goodness. Way to dial it up there.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Right
check this out. All you, Brendon.
I mean, 2 defenders threw it up, and like I said earlier, give that big frame a chance, and he came down with it. Wow.
50-yard touchdown toss from Palm to Damas. Just like that, you've got your 2-score lead entering fourth quarter.
And we didn't even have a chance to catch our breath after that fourth quarter. It was first play. Let's go right to the end zone. How about that?
Extra point gets blocked.
All right, extra point, no good, so it'll be 20-6. Calvert, 2-score lead over the Flyers.
Man, what a way to start the fourth quarter.
You know, Brendon, they've tried to dial that play up a couple times. They just couldn't connect. But when they connect, OMG, it takes the top off the defense.
Pays off. We got a little score update here from the Hopewell Loudon and the Edison game. Going to the fourth here, it is 22-14 with the Chieftains with an 8-point lead.
And that was a 14-0 game at half, wasn't it?
Yeah, big third quarter.
Edison, they played St. Paul last week and had a big game. It was very, very close until third, fourth quarter right there, and they ended up winning. I believe it was 35-10 over St. Paul. So Edison, second half team.
They like that third quarter.
Yeah.
Whatever they got cooking up in that locker room going into the halftime.
Great adjustments.
I don't know if you give credit to the players or the coaches, but something's working.
Yeah, absolutely. So talk about working. Damas, 50-yard touchdown catch moments ago, electrifying the local crowd here from Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University. And what an exciting way to kick off the fourth quarter.
It's that same thing. Come out, capture that momentum, and put it to them. It puts Norwalk's offense right back on the field, and they have not been driving on all cylinders like they were that first quarter.
And, that momentum, you've mentioned it a few times here, and Calvert able to capitalize before the half, scored a touchdown, came back afterwards, scored a touchdown, and got one right here. So 3 scores on the night, and things are looking pretty good for the Blue.
Cannot complain if you are a Calvert Seneca currently.
No, not at all. And it's going to be Pocos, 35-40. He's going to try to, he's cross midfield and just stiff-armed, I think it was DeMoss out there, but Pocos gets a huge return across midfield, and the Flyers are going to have prime position.
Well, we just mentioned how Calvert kept going to that deep ball.
Look at this.
There we go. Bang,
slices right
way.
through, just trucking people left and right, and it's the kicker.
Another one.
Lucius has got to drag him to the ground.
Like I said, just going back to that, like you had said about DeMoss, they kept dialing up his number, wasn't happening, and they finally go to it, and then we're able to capitalize on that. Same thing with the Flyers. They keep taking the ball out at their own 2 or 3 yard line and driving down the field.
If you want to give an update on this game, because Kennedy's on it, just kind of sick. We'll have a recap video of it.
All right, and Coonley under pressure. He's hit. He's hit again. He scampers out 50, throws it. He's got his man. That might be a first down.
Wow, what a play.
Goodness. Number 31, Levi Rosbert catches it. First down, Flyers. Holy cow, Houdini out there.
Look at this replay. 1, 2. I mean, they got him in the backfield just making magic with nothing.
We've seen him do that 3 or 4 times tonight, and you gotta wrap him up and take him to the ground. There's no other way around it.
I mean, he is just so elusive and comfortable in that backfield.
Freese takes the handoff, and he's going to be up to about the 33-yard line here. That 3-headed monster, they're working it here. And this is number 24, Landon Freese with the carry. His younger brother, Casey Freese, having a heck of a night. Touchdown tonight, right around 35 yards as well, all in the first half. So we haven't even seen him the second half.
No.
But it's been Pocos and Landon Freese. And we've got a new one here, 32, Abel Couch. Takes it off to the right side. He's going to be taken down around the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd down for the Flyers.
Also another update for the Columbian game against Buckeye. Scores 21-3. We covered that game last week against the Mansfield. And that was a scoring onslaught.
It really was.
I mean, it was big play after big play.
Yeah, so Kennedy, one of our reporters, will have a recap of that game in the next few days.
Coonley to Freese.
He's
he's going to be drugged down at the 18-yard line. First down, Flyers, and more. Good, Jacob.
Oh, no, that was good. So, yeah, every week we'll have a couple field reporters. You've seen some from, I know, Cooper and Conan, and we got Kennedy and Kyle Holsinger. So all kinds of content, even outside of our 2 stream games every week. So shout out to the big crew we have this year, Dom. It's really exciting to have so many people on board with all this.
Yeah, make sure you make it over to HeartofOhioSports.com. Check out all the content there. Like us on Facebook. Check out our YouTube page. We've got it all right there for you. As Coonley tries to air it out and get Rosbert in the end zone, but incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Flyers.
I was wondering when they were going to pull that out, man. They've just been dialing that run up the middle, and they finally were able to leak that wide receiver out, just not be able to get the ball to him. Great play by DeMoss. Not getting sunk in by that run. Still played his zone over there and be able to get back to the ball.
2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. And the Flyers are charging, trying to tighten this game up to a 1-score contest. Here we go. And it's going to be Couch again off to the right side, and he's going to take it up. Nice gain here. So it'll be 3rd and short for the Flyers.
They got about 4 different guys that they've handed the ball off to, and I mean, you're not missing much on either one of them. It's copy and paste with each one. All 4 of them got some juice in them.
9:16, 9:15 left in tonight's contest. Calvert with a 2-score lead, but St. Paul is charging. Coonley, shotgun, Looks to his right, throws it. Touchdown Flyers. They've got it. That's right, number 16, Connor Lindenberger with the score. And just like that, the Flyers break it down to one score contest.
They said, you'll go to your guy? We're
going to go to our guy, yeah. An arms race. I think it was just a matter of time before Connor Lindenberger got into the action here. 2 catches in the first half, couple right here, and a touchdown's the big one.
Wanted to say, hey, coach, let me get my name in this game a little bit. I haven't done too much for you, but here we go. I'll give you my best right here in this play, and it worked out. Big reception, great toss.
PAT's up. It's good. So it's going to be 20-13, a 7-point difference. 9 minutes left in tonight's contest. We'll be back from Heidelberg University.
Discover your passion at VICEK Orthodontics. Music all about creating confident, whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, Dr. VICEK and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference, personalized care, and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Expert guidance consultation with VICEK Orthodontics today. Forte Music, where music lives.
Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your premier financial institution in Seneca County since 1952. Your community, your legacy. Federally insured NCUA.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports from Heidelberg University, and moments ago the St. Paul Flyers just drove down the field, and it was Coonley connecting with Lindenberger in the end zone. As they've tightened up this ball game, it's now 20-13 with 9 minutes left, and we've got an exciting contest here. But you know, I'm anxious to see this Calvert offense and how they're going to respond, because it was Palm to DeMoss, a 50-yard bomb on their last drive, who just blew this thing open.
I mean, how do you capitalize on that? We're gonna find out right here. Here he goes.
DeMoss, you've heard the name. He's going to take it up to the 26-yard line. That's where the Calvert offense comes back out onto the field.
Let's see how they approach this drive here. You got 9 minutes on the board, still a lot of time left. You can't just sit here and bleed the clock out too much. Still want to be able to get down there. I'd say you want to go for the end zone here. You got to score in this drive. Put the pressure back on them. Make it 2 possessions here. Don't get too content here.
So you're saying, hey, throw it deep again. Let DeMoss cook.
I'm not saying it, but I am implying it a little bit, because I'm not going to lie. After that last catch, it got me going.
All right, calling Chef Logan, please. Let's see what he can do here.
You know, as Gruden says, he's got me feeling nicey.
Nicey. All right, 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Palm from the shotgun, gives it to Lee. Goes to the left side. Lee's got put his shoulder down and just hit a wall there as he's knocked out of bounds.
DeMoss just handed off that block. It's here. If you want to go at him, go after him. You're going to pay the price, though.
Lee's had a pretty good night. He had almost 50 yards in the first half and a score, and he's picked up where he left off here. Although the passing heroics have kind of taken the banner here as we get in the fourth quarter.
Most definitely.
2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line after a short gain by number 24, Nolan Lee. Calvert with a 7-point lead. It's going to be Lee again on the left side as he's going to work his way up to the 35-yard line, getting close to the first down marker. Appears to be just short, though, so that'll bring up 3rd and short for the Senecas. And you mentioned 2 things there, Brendon. You're like, you could go deep, get 2 scores, put the pressure on them, or you can milk the clock away. And right now it looks like they're slowly just hammering away at the St. Paul defense. And that was one of the things Edison did last week to come away with the win. They slowly just started pounding away at the St. Paul defense in that fourth quarter, and it worked as they came away with a 2-score win. Flag on the field here as Lee had just nothing but green in front of him. And I think that's going to put him back a little bit. So what was like 3rd and 2 might be closer to 3rd and 7 here on this one.
See if we can see who moved. I didn't see anyone move early.
Self-inflicted wounds.
6th penalty of the evening for Calvert.
That's one thing they got away from the second half, and you see the score now. They playing a clean ball game up to that penalty right there, and it's right back to where they were in that first half when they were sputtering them flags. I mean, you got 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 there. I like that way more than 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
So 3rd and 7 from the 29-yard line. We're down to 7:18 left in tonight's contest. Of course, you got Palm here in the shotgun, rolling out to his right. He's got defenders everywhere. He's going to have to throw it away. Nobody in the area. And they're going to throw the flag, obviously, on Charlie Palm as he just threw it away to nobody. And this one might, I don't know, it's not good any way you look at it. So make sure you guys stay tuned here. We got 7 minutes left in the contest. Make sure you stay tuned here for our post-game show brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We'll break down all of tonight's action, take a look at our key players and stops. And Brendon, he's going to be on the hunt for our player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers. So make sure that you stick around for that post-game show. Find out our player of the game, but also we've got our fan of the game. Jacob, you can tell us a little something about that?
Yeah, fan of the game brought to you by YANICH. So, and it looks like they're going to wave off that flag, by the way. But the YANICH player or fan of the game submit a picture of you and anyone you're watching the game, whether it's at home or out and about. Send it to us on Facebook or Instagram, Heart of Ohio Sports, for your chance to be featured as the YANICH fan of the game.
There you have it here at Heart of Ohio Sports. All right. Penalty kind of waved off, I believe, is what it was. So it'll be 4th and 7 from the 29-yard line. Calvert's going to be forced to punt the ball back to the Flyers. So we've got Freese, and it looks like I think Freese and Freese are back there. And Freese, oh goodness!
Not gonna go.
Wow, DeMoss lit him up, and that's going to be a flag. Holy cow. It was Freese, caught the ball, DeMoss leveled him.
Sometimes you just have
look at this hit.
So much momentum, you can't
stop.
Boom!
Yeah, didn't see that fair catch there.
If you look at the replay again, DeMoss was shedding a blocker. He was coming off of him. There's no chance he would have saw the fair catch, but goodness, what a hit. So the officials kind of working it out here, trying to figure out what the exact call is going to be. Yep, it's going to be on Calvert. So St. Paul, that hit was right around the 42-yard line. And I think they're going to, they're just pointing.
Walking.
I don't know what he's doing.
They said, let's pick a spot. Yeah, it sounds about right over here. We'll make it interesting.
Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Oh, let's pick this one. So that's, gosh,
that's flipping fields.
That's literally, it's 20-yard difference from where the hit was.
That's huge for this Norwalk team, especially coming off that touchdown.
Goodness. So Freese was hit at the 43 on their side of the field. Or on Calvert's side, and now they're at the 43 on their side of the field. It's all right, 1st and 10 from the 43, and it's going to be Pocos, 40-35, pushed out of bounds, and that'll be 2nd and short here for the Flyers.
I don't know what they're doing at over there at Norwalk, but this O-line is they know what they're doing on this formation. I mean, just getting up the field, giving it, either they're going in or obviously there you see they get that pitch to the outside, still able to burn the outside. Like I said earlier.
Quick up the line. Look at this. They got 3 tailbacks. Yeah, they got all 3 in the back too. Who's gonna get it? Freese. The younger Freese. 1st down for the Flyers. We haven't seen number 23 Casey Freese in a while. Fresh legs coming off the bench, getting a huge 1st down for St. Paul. 6:43 left in the game. 7-point difference here. Calvert with the edge.
They're just sticking to what worked in that first quarter. Like, hey, how do we score? How do we score?
Oh, yeah.
Let's call it number 23.
And guess what? It was a 26-yard score right from where they're at now. I'm just saying, off to the left side. Can I call it? Madden.
Lorenzo said no.
He's like, we don't want this. We don't want this. Timeout down on the field here. Timeouts brought to you by Joe BAYLIFF'S, Route 30 Harley-Davidson. Make sure you go down to Upper Sandusky. Take a nice cruise as the weather's beautiful in the fall here. It's about, 62 degrees here in Tiffin. Gorgeous. So make sure you get out there and check out Joe Bailiff's Route 30 Harley-Davidson. Let's make sure we recognize all our other amazing sponsors here. I want to thank XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, CLOUSE Construction, NLS, Professional Grounds, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, VICEK Orthodontics, Drawn to the Surface, RIEHM Produce Farm, Joe Bailiff's Route 30 Harley-Davidson, YANICH Oral Surgery and Dentist Implants, Forte Music, Ohio Army National Guard, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, BUCKEYE IT Services, PLASONITE 3D Printing, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Advantage Overhead Door, First National Bank of Sycamore, the Edward Jones Offices of Tiffin, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Wendy's, and CLOUSE Electric. Thank you very much for your continued sponsorship here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
If you want to add your name, make sure you email that.
Yeah, HeartofOhioSports@gmail.com, or reach out to Nate Mullins personally. We'll get you taken care of.
1st and 10 from the 25-yard line after Casey Freese was able to convert on the 3rd down. Coonley connects with Rospert, and Rospert going to be taken down after a short gain. I like how they're giving those quick passes and letting their playmakers try to make something out of it. It's a good thing. It keeps them moving, keeps the defense honest too.
That's one thing that, you stick to your guns, but, mix it up a little bit here and there. Give yourself a chance.
Pocos, he's going to take it 20, inside the 20. He's up to the 15-yard line, right around the 1st down marker, and Calvert's trying to wrestle the ball away from him as they drug to the ground. And it was number 53, Ethan Bauer, with the tackle. And that might be enough for a 1st down. I don't know. We'll see where the spot is. He might be just short.
It's going to be close. But when they're giving Pocos the ball, man, he is just a wrecking ball.
Goodness.
Get out of his way.
No doubt. Man, he is
quick to the line
6'1",
here.
190. Senior tailback. Going to give it to Freese. He's got the 1st down. He's going to be taken down right at the 13-yard line. Flyers keep it moving. 5 minutes left in the game tonight. St. Paul, they're stringing together one heck of a drive.
We're getting ourselves geared up for a good one here.
And you know what? I think the X factor could be a very simple fact. They told us, 47 yards for Lucius last week. So that's a huge weapon to have in your back pocket if needed here, especially when time is of the essence. So that's something to keep in mind.
Get him in his range.
Yeah, Pocos, he's going to take it up to the 10-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down here for St. Paul. 4:37, 4:36 left in the game. Again, make sure you stay tuned right here. We've got our post-game show coming at you in moments. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union post-game show. We're going to have our fan of the game brought to you by YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants. And then we've got our player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers. A lot of great stuff coming, and that doesn't even include the amazing football game that we're looking at. We're going to recap all of tonight's action right here at Heart of Ohio Sports. 2nd and 9. Coonley flushed out of the pocket. He's got pressure. Tosses it. Intercepted. Calvert's got the interception. Big time play by the Seneca defense. Guess who it is, Brendon?
Don't make me say it.
I think you need to say it. I believe that was DeMoss.
That's the chef.
That's the chef.
That's Chef DeMoss.
Chef Logan cooking up a tasty recipe of humble pie.
And I'm not sure where he was looking there. I can't see too far because of the window over here, but it didn't look like there was anywhere in the area, anybody in the area.
Logan DeMoss was in the area. That's it. I mean,
I saw him motioning to the corner, and then it looked like he was telling Logan DeMoss where to go there.
Yeah, it looked like he drew that one up for DeMoss there. I mean, maybe that's just how good of coverage he was in.
He disguised it well.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Lee right up the middle, 2 yards on the run. And look, if we learned anything on that last drive, Calvert was taking it slow, trying to burn as much clock as possible. And Lee is probably going to be the guy to get him there.
Yeah, I mean, it paid off. Got a little sketchy there, but that, got the bend but not break. And it helps a little bit when DeMoss is out there to get you a turnover as well.
Whew. Wow, DeMoss at the 5-yard line crushes the Flyers' spirit on that dagger of an interception.
The other game recovering today went final. Seneca East beat Monroeville 14-2.
There you go, a little local sports action as Lee gets another carry up to the 15-yard line. Timeout Flyers.
Looks like
Lamaster. All right, so it was not DeMoss. We were excited. We saw 10 down there. We're being told it was Lamaster who got the interception, so we want to make sure we give him the credit. We were so excited here. We're like, oh my gosh, he's everywhere. But no, Lamaster's he got the interception.
He
so
said, hey.
we want to be correct here, but hey, we still have a player of the game to pick. All right, and there's a lot of great candidates here. Lamaster's like, here, hold my coffee because I want to be considered. That's what he's thinking.
Guys.
Yeah.
Man, what a play. Well, there we go. Lamasters. Regardless, big play by the Senecas. Now it's hoping they can capture this lead at the end of the game. We'll be coming down to it looks like a 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6. So let's see if they can convert here.
So if you're looking at the jerseys, 10 and a 15 almost looks the same.
It's basically the same
It's
thing.
basically the same thing. I mean, they're both numbers. They're both in white. They're basically the same thing, right? It's got to be something like that.
Some slack, we're however far away from the field. We're having fun up here.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good one. 20-13, Calvert. 7-point lead over the Flyers after Lamaster's huge interception at the 5-yard line. And Palm intercepted. Throws it right back as the Flyers gets it 20. Taken down at the 15-yard line. Number 31, Levi Rosbert, returns the favor in kind, giving St. Paul new hope.
And it looks like he had DeMoss over the middle there, but it looked like he got a little slip. I'm not sure if we're able to capture that, but from what I was watching, I knew, you got no safeties over top. The box was loaded with the linebackers up at the line. And you knew what they were going to do. They're going to bring that pressure on that 3rd down, force them to throw. They had DeMoss on that left side. It just looked like he slipped. He slips in the overthrow. The overthrow just plays perfectly to where that corner.
Man, 1 minute ago, Calvert snatched the collective hope of St. Paul. And now Rosbert gives it back as you got Pocos up to the 5-yard line. I think he might have a first down on this one too. And oh my gosh, you've just sent a charge through the St. Paul football team. Oh, goodness.
But couldn't have been a better time.
Yes, absolutely. So 2:37 left in the game. We've got an interception, then another interception, and it has all led St. Paul back to the 6-yard line, right around the same location where Lamaster snatched it away a minute ago. Yes, I mean, DeMoss has had a heck of a game, too. He's done everything else. We just can't give him the interception.
Can't give him too much credit.
At least that's what the scorekeepers are telling us. We can't give it to him. And right up there, touchdown. Touchdown Flyers. Oh, goodness.
What a change of events.
You betcha. I think it was Rosbert with the score. Number 31, Levi Rosbert. I want to make sure I got this one right. We don't want to give touchdowns to the wrong people.
I was
no, it's Freeze. Okay, it's Freeze.
Man.
All right, it's tricky. My eyes are playing games on me. Number 24, Landon Freeze. Touchdown Flyers.
But hey, it was
1 point different. They missed the last PAT, though, so this is a big one.
You never know.
You never know is right. PAT. It's up. It's blocked. It is blocked. No good. No good. The Calvert Special Teams blocks the PAT. It's still 20-19. Calvert over St. Paul.
And I want to say I got this one right. I think I got this one right. This one was DeMoss.
Oh, my gosh. My emotions are all over the place. Oh, goodness.
Didn't quite get the replay of it there, but how big is that? St. Paul blocked
goodness.
earlier to put them in a position to just make an extra point and tie the game up, and then they get blocked.
So let's do a 2-minute recap. Calvert gets an interception at the 4-minute marker. At the 3-minute marker, St. Paul gets an interception. At the 2-minute marker, they score. The PAT is blocked. Calvert has a 1-point lead. How about that? Goodness.
Been one of the most chaotic 2-3-minute periods I think I've ever seen at any level. You know, 3-4 minutes ago we thought Calvert was going to win by 7, pull away after the pick, then St. Paul picks it off right back, and they score in 2 plays, and then the extra point gets blocked, and now...
And hey, we still got 2 minutes left on that clock.
We've got 2 minutes left. Woof.
We're also probably going to see Nicholson
Onside.
kick
All right,
here.
so we're going to have the hands team coming out here. We might be able to mention DeMoss again here. He's out there.
He's out there somewhere.
He's out there somewhere.
He's out deep.
He's got to be out there. Yeah, I mean, but he's out there, okay? So anything can happen. But, all right, so we got the hands team here. It's a 1-point game. And the Flyers, they need to football back. That's as simple as it gets. Timeouts are still on the board, so the clock can be stopped. Keep that in mind. 2 timeouts apiece. So the onside, here we go. High bounce.
Oh, man.
That's it. Who's got the ball? Oh, no. I don't know who. They have not signaled. All right, Calvert gets the ball. Oh, my goodness.
That was
I don't know if we can see that again. Check this out. Brendon, what do you see?
I mean, I wish I could recreate
That
this
high
kick,
bounce.
Oh, my.
What a beautiful bounce.
I can't tell who went up and got it, but they made a great play on that ball to go and get it.
Number 57, Raphael Gross, just decked someone. I thought it was going to be broke loose, but no, the Calvert Senecas hold on to it. So they're now at the 46-yard line, 2 minutes, 7 seconds. All they need to do is hold on to the ball, and they've got another victory here.
We're talking about doing different kicks in the backyard, and that's when you can practice in the backyard. That was gorgeous.
Textbook. Lee takes the handoff right up the middle. And I'm assuming they're going to take a quick timeout. Yeah, quick timeout here, St. Paul. So 2 minutes, 2 seconds. They only took 5 seconds off the scoreboard for that. And oh my goodness, what a game! Look, don't forget what your job is here, Brendon. You've got a player of the game. I'm just putting it on your shoulders, okay? Jacob, you're not off the hook either. We've got our fan of the game, okay?
Brought to you by YANICH, yeah?
Yeah, so YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, fan of the game coming up to you sometime in the near future. I don't know when. We've got a wild contest tonight. And then Brendon's going to bring us our Benchwarmers player of the game sometime after that fan of the game announcement. So we've got a lot of jam-packed action still here at Heart of Ohio Sports. You got to stay tuned. And 2 minutes of football. 1-point game.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
We want to thank all of our sponsors here. We've got so many amazing sponsors. You see them right there on the screen. If you want to add your name to that screen, make sure you email sales@heartofohiosports.com. That's sales@heartofohiosports.com. Do it today. Get your name up there, and we'll talk about you. That's how it works.
Do it tomorrow.
That's it. That's how it works.
Do it Sunday, Monday.
Do it now before the broadcast is over.
There you go.
Palm, a quarterback keeper, he's going to hit behind the line for a loss. Oh, goodness. And they're saying the ball's loose the way they're wrestling around here. I thought Palm was down, and he had the ball, but the way the Flyers are scraping at it, let's take a look at this. Palm scrambled, reverse field. He's going to be hit. Yeah, I think the ground caused the ball to pop loose. Calvert's got it. Timeout down there. 1 minute, 47. 12 is coming up for Calvert.
And how do you play this here? Do you want to try to burn that third time out from Norwalk St. Paul? Or, you do got number 10 on your team here, long drive. Or do you use that against them? Do you use it as a smoke screen here for somebody like Tucker Coleman or one of these other skills players to get open?
Palm to DeMoss, 50-yard touchdown minutes ago, but so much has happened since that time. We were going berserk on that 50-yarder, but we've had 2 interceptions. We've had a touchdown, a blocked PAT, and we have a 1-point game. So many things have happened. It feels like a distant memory, but all of this was the fourth quarter.
All of this, I think, was the last.
All of this was 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Right.
That's right, yes. So 1 minute, 54 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 12 from the 44-yard line. Calvert just needs to hold on to the football.
And you start this fourth quarter with that big touchdown to DeMoss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go into these situations thinking all you need is a first down and the game's over.
And you make it a little trickier by, 3rd and 12.
It's not, doesn't sound so easy anymore.
All right, here we go. Palm all alone from the shotgun, looking to pass the ball. He throws it. DeMoss, the intended receiver, behind him, incomplete. DeMoss had plenty of space in front of him, too. You called it. Unable to do it. 4th down.
I mean, what a great play.
It was.
They took the DBs to the opposite side of the field away from him and just slipped him right underneath of that secondary and gave him some space to run. And, man, he had a whole lot of green in front of him. He could put the ball on the money there.
Yeah, and you were talking about it, Brendon. What are they going to do with that last time out? They don't have to use it now.
No, they got them in their back pocket now, and I'm not going to lie. This is a big opportunity for Norwalk St. Paul. Get a big return here. You got a timeout, and your offense was rolling. The only thing is, though, they've been rolling and bleeding the clock with it. Are they able to do it quickly?
It's a fake.
It's a fake.
It's a fake. Calvert's trying to get it. Oh, boy! Goodness! Number 23, Casey Freese, just lit up Lucas Stoltz, and he's short. He is 6 yards short, and Casey Freese is on the ground after that huge collision as he absolutely annihilated the runner. Goodness gracious. Wow, what a hit. Oh,
that is immovable force.
Look at this.
Unstoppable
Calvert
project.
goes for the sneak and boom.
And the thing is, though, you get hurt on that play, but that is such a great tackle there. Just put your body on the line, give yourself a chance, and, hey, that looked like a
All right, so as we're checking in on Freese down there, we're going to take a short break. We've got 1:41 left in the game. It's a 1-point deal. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Your Legacy
After
Federal
injury or
Credit
surgery,
Union,
adults are often
your
prescribed
premier
opioids
financial
or
institution in
stimulants,
Seneca
powerful
County
drugs that
since
help with pain or
1952.
But when unused or
Your
expired
community,
medications linger,
your legacy.
they pose serious risks
Federally
of
insured
misuse,
NCUA.
addiction, or accidental poisoning, especially for children. Seneca County has 5 locations where you can safely dispose of medications. Take it to the box or use a deter bag at home to deactivate them safely and permanently. Prevent misuse, protect your family, dispose safely. Learn more or request a free Deterra-Safe disposal bag at carsa.org. Prevention starts with you.
The one thing that we love more than the roar of a Harley-Davidson is the roar of the crowd on game day. That's why Joe Baylif's Route 30 Harley-Davidson is proud to partner with the Bowling Green State University Falcons and be the official bike to lead the team onto the field. Don't forget to ride out to your favorite tailgate this season and cheer on the Falcons to victory. We'll catch you on down the road at Joe Baylif's Route 30 Harley-Davidson. Walk in, ride out.
Here we are back in action. Just to cap off that point I was getting to, I mean, what a big tackle by Freese there. Unfortunately, it goes down to the end of the play. But coming back up, checked on him. Medical staff's over there. He got back up. He's all good over back to the other side of the sideline. But, wow, what a hit, but what a tackle by Freese. Huge tackle. I mean, he had about, I'm not going to lie, that punter gets past him. He might even have more than a first down there. He had a whole lot of green to run. And just what a tackle by the freshman. Freshman Freese.
Playing varsity.
Freshman Freese. And that's a big play right now, but he had that big play earlier with that touchdown.
All right, 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the game. Flyers are down 1 point. They need a score, any kind of score. Here we go. Coonley rolling to his right. He's got pressure. Nobody's open. He's going to run. Tuck it and run. He's going to be hit. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Great discipline by the Calvert defense as they didn't let Coonley do anything. Clock is still running. 1:20, 1:19. It's 2nd and 11 for the Flyers here. They got to get moving. 1:13, 1:12. Coonley from the shotgun throws it. He's got his man Lindenberger out of bounds. Clock stops at 1:04.
I couldn't even get my point in. I'm saying, if I'm the Flyers, man, I'm going for one guy. And I couldn't even get it out before they got it to him.
And you see the guy on the screen there, number 16, Connor Lindenberger. All right, now it's going to be 3rd and 2. Lindenberger was just short of the first down marker. Now, usually you want him to get the first down. You run the route so you're at the first down marker, so that's a big deal. 2 yards, 3rd and 2 from the 42, 1 minute, 4 seconds. Here we go. Coonley from the shotgun. Lindenberger out of bounds. First down. No, it's going. It's going. Look, the officials, he's moving.
Wow.
Clock is still going. 58 seconds. They got to move this. No, as soon as they move the sticks, they got to wait for the sticks to move. They spike it. Yeah, so it was at 58 seconds. They had to wait for the chain gang to move, and then as soon as they could, they spiked it. We now have 55 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line.
That was a little bit confusing because
I don't know if it's a home book, but I thought the clock was still running even when the chains were going down.
Yeah, no, like they were waiting for the chain gang.
Well, because it was weird because the ref was like, keep going.
Well, one of the guys almost tripped, and it caught my eye.
Well, they were congratulating the wide receiver over here. The quarterback is
like, no, he's like, we got to go. All right, 2nd and 10, 55 seconds left in the game. Flyers need a point, any point. Coonley from the shotgun, throwing across the field. He's got his man incomplete, though, as it looks like it might have been Rosbert, the intended receiver. Yeah, number 31, Rosbert, the intended receiver. Incomplete, 48 seconds, 3rd and 10 for the Flyers.
And we're complimenting the Senecas kicker here, but you never know what's on that leg of that other side, getting field goal range.
All I know, last time we saw him, PAT was blocked. That's what I'm going to say.
Blocked.
That's all we know.
And then blocked in the first.
That's all I know.
Yep. Well, so hey, this is a redemption shot for him. They can
I know what's on the leg. It's one of the Senecas. That's on his leg. Okay. Here we go. Coonley, 46 seconds. Oh, goodness. Nearly picked it off. Nearly picked it off. Lucas Stoltz got his fingertips on it. 4th down.
Fool me once. All right, you got me on the first one. Fool me twice. All right, you got me on the second one. Now the 3rd time.
No. He's like, I've been watching.
You ran that one too many times.
Goodness. 43 seconds left in the game. It's 4th and 10.
It all comes down to this.
It all comes down to this. And, of course, who's the first person you might look at? Number 16. Keep an eye on him at top of the screen here. Number 11, Coonley from the shotgun. This is for the game. He throws. He's got it. Freeze. Did he get it? He's got it. Freeze has got it. Number 24, Landon Freeze with the catch. 36 seconds. First down. They got to get the sub off the field. They spike it. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you guys caught it, but number 22 was desperately running across the field like his life depended on it. He's like, I got to leave.
The coach is going to run out there and grab him.
Take a look at this absolute
Wow.
dime.
And I thought it was going to the big man. It goes right past his ear. They doubled him. They doubled him.
Wow. Look, Coach Lento said, Coonley has a cannon. You saw it right there. He threw it by 2 defenders. Freese catches it. First down, Flyers. 2nd and 10 after they spike it from the 22-yard line. Coonley from the shotgun. Looking left, looking right. Throws it to Freese. He's got space. First down, Flyers. As Freese is knocked out of bounds around the 10-yard line. 25 seconds left in the game. Calvert Senecas 20. St. Paul 19. St. Paul is driving.
I'm speechless. I got nothing to say. Yeah. I mean, their passing game was just dormant all game.
You're looking at our RIEHM's red zone view of the day. And there's a timeout down on the field as Coach Lento needs to he needs to talk it out. We need to talk it out.
I think everybody
What's going
needs to
on?
take a deep breath after that. Wow. On 4th and 10, just to put a frozen rope. And like I said, I thought they were going to Lindenberger. They doubled Lindenberger and go right past his ear and said, hey, this guy can still catch the ball too.
Boom. You see it right here.
smallest
On the
window.
run.
Put it on the numbers.
And he's not standing. He's not standing.
No.
That's on the
He's
run.
moving, yeah.
That's on the run.
Goodness
what a
gracious.
throw. Wow.
How about that camera job up there? Emma getting the perfect view. Jacob dialing up the perfect replay at the perfect time here as we've got 25 seconds left in the game. Calvert clinging to a 1-point lead. We've had interceptions. We've had hard hits. We've had touchdowns. We've got drama here at Heart of Ohio Sports, and it's great.
And it's first and goal. Jane Gang is done for the night.
Good. Coonley from the shotgun. Pressured, steps up, throws it out of bounds. Second down for the Flyers. 19 seconds left for the St. Paul Flyers. And, you know, all of this comes down to the simple fact that they missed the PAT. It was blocked. Yeah. They had the tying score, and they missed the PAT.
The block.
And, that's a huge, huge thing.
And is that in the back of the coach's mind here? He's like, I don't know if I can send him out there for a third time and get it blocked.
Well, to answer your question, I don't see that kicking net in any use behind him, so I think it's touchdown or die for
that PAT block was 90 seconds ago, too, by the way. Coonley throws it. He's got it. Freeze. Didn't catch it. It was Rosbert, the intended receiver, unable to catch it at the line. Third down.
It would have been
13
close.
seconds. It was very close. I think he would have been short.
I think he was short at the one there.
Yeah, look at this. Coonley steps up, tosses it. Rosbert.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was short about a yard, but 1 yard's better than 10 yards. I mean, especially when you have that stable of running backs behind you.
100%.
13 seconds left in the game.
Wow.
Senecas with a 1-point lead.
I mean, you can't ask for nothing better out here on a Friday night.
Friday night football. Coach Lento's like, I love playing on Friday nights. Well, I do too. Coonley to the end zone. Do they have it? No. Incomplete. Knocked it away. 8 seconds.
We must be running so late into the night. We got the lacrosse team from Heidelberg coming out here. Get off my field.
They're like, we're supposed to have practice here. And
sticking ball.
Yeah, it was Lucas Stoltz, another huge, you can see him out there. Do they have scooters out there or something? So Lucas Stoltz, another huge defensive play, getting his fingertips on it, knocking it away.
Breaking out the field goal unit.
Oh, wow.
Field goal. And this could give them the lead as the kicker is coming out to redeem himself after missing a PAT at the 2-minute marker. The field goal is up, and it is good. It is good. St. Paul has a 2-point lead with 3 seconds left in the game.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The fans are stunned. What an ending to a game.
Wow.
So that 2 minutes ago, the PAT is blocked, and the coach brings the kicker back out, and he gets the 3 points to put his team in the lead. What a redemption story here for the Flyers. Hey, Logan DeMoss. Chef Logan, we trust.
He would make a pretty, I want to say I think he might seal the player of the game right here if he can do some magic.
Well, I imagine that they're going to have a squib kick here.
Give it back to him. He's back there somewhere.
All right, so if I'm reading the scoreboard correctly, one timeout? Calvert has one?
I think Calvert
All right, so Calvert has one, but there's only 3 seconds. That's like touch, drop, time.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
then
time.
maybe you get Maybe you get it.
You never know. I don't know what's going on in Lento's mind because I don't know
either.
I want to know what's going on in Lento's mind right now.
Well, we have seen Calvert Palm connect with DeMoss for a 50-yard score at the beginning of this quarter, so we know they can do it. But you get a chance. You just get a chance. That's 3 seconds. Give
yourself a chance.
A lot can happen in 3 seconds here.
See, if I'm Norwalk, I'm not squibbing it here. I'm going to try to pin him deep and make him. If you're going to make a play, make a play. If not, I'm not going to give you a chance here at the 50, just like you said. 50-yard touchdown to DeMoss after that last play. You never know. Do you take a chance on putting their offense back out there, or do you put a chance on the special teams here?
Any way that you can either put as much distance between them and the end zone or get rid of the clock.
Exactly.
That's kind of the idea. All right, here we go. High. kick around the 25. Fair catch at the 24. 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
A little hook and ladder action here.
3 seconds. Look. Lucius kicked a 47-yarder. I don't think he can make this one.
I think he might be going somewhere other than Heidelberg.
If he kicks this one, let's somebody give this man a scholarship. Just guarantee it right now.
Take him to the NFL at that
I was going to say, I think somebody's coming straight down.
You know, I
NFL.
wonder if he did a drop kick, if he could get it from here. I'm just wondering if he ever tried that. That would be something. All right.
That would be crazy.
Okay, Calvert's got the ball back. 2-point deficit. 3 seconds. Palm he's in the shotgun here. 3 split out. Wide right, bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. This is the last play. And it looks like, Calvert's going to take a timeout. Their last one. They're going to mull it over. Hey, you know what? We've got our post-game show coming up to you here in moments, brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. We still have a couple things to work out here, and we don't know how it's going to end, but you know what we do know? Fan of the game is going to be coming up here shortly from YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants. You've got seconds. I mean seconds. There's 3 seconds left on the clock to get that picture into Jacob so he can put you all over our broadcast. So don't forget about that. And then we've got our Benchwarmers Player of the Game. I'm at a loss. I really don't know who to pick. This is going to be a tough one.
My brain is this last. I mean, I think the last time I looked at the actual time, it was 9:20. It's 9:45 now, and I think that was about maybe 2 minutes of actual.
This
clock.
has been the longest 2 minutes of the night.
It has been crazy.
I mean that in a very literal way.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, 2 minutes. So at the 4-minute marker, you had a Calvert interception. They had a 1-score lead. The 3-minute marker, you have a St. Paul interception. The 2-minute marker, you have a St. Paul touchdown, blocked PAT. At the 3-second marker, you have a field goal to take the lead. Palm, quick toss to Lee. 30, 35, that's the game. St. Paul coming into Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University, walking away with a stunner. Last season, they lost 10-6. This season, they win 22-20 after a big-time 25-yard field goal where the kicker redeems himself as St. Paul gets their first victory of the season as they're now 1-2.
I got no words right now. What a game. What a game.
That's a good one right there. We're gonna take a break here. Calvert Senecas fall to the St. Paul Flyers 22-20. You've been watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Come back for the post-game show. We got stuff to talk about.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Prevent opioid and stimulant misuse in your teen's sports journey. Keep all medications locked and only use them as prescribed. Talk openly about the dangers of misusing painkillers and stimulants. Work with healthcare providers to find safe alternatives for pain and focus. Protect their future. Prevent misuse. Visit carsa.org for prevention tips and community resources.
Heart of Ohio Sports is your home for live video streaming of high school football. Don't settle for the rest when you can go with the best, right here on the pulse of the Buckeye State, Heart of Ohio Sports. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports is owned by Mullins Entertainment and located inside Studio Squared in downtown Tiffin. The space features a state-of-the-art podcast studio, open for public use. Building a platform for creators is one of our top priorities. We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, but you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve. Our broadcasts are free and they always will be. We don't hide behind a paywall.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over, can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit to center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center. That's by
Oh
at least
man, are you
360.
kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over, can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit to center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center. That's by
Oh
at least
man, are you
360.
kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. Discover your passion for music at Forte Music in Tiffin. Whether you're looking for lessons, instruments, or accessories, Forte Music offers everything you need to take your sound to the next level. From beginners to experienced musicians, they've got you covered with expert guidance and top quality gear. Forte Music, where music lives. It's time for high school football on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over, can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit to center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center. That's by
Oh
at least
man, are you
360.
kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports. Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome back to Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University. You're going to see on the left side of the screen our post-game report brought to you by Your Legacy Federal Credit Union. The Heidelberg University lacrosse team. Our games run that long that the lacrosse team, they're missing out on practice time. We've had one heck of a game here tonight. I'm losing my voice. So many great things to talk about. Calvert walks away. They pick up a loss here as Norwalk St. Paul stuns the Tiffin faithful with a 22-20 victory, and it came compliments of a last-second field goal. I mean that in a very literal way. 3 seconds on the clock, and St. Paul nails the game-winning field goal after missing a PAT a minute before that. So a wild turn of events. Let's go through a scoring summary and see where all of this came from. All right, so first quarter, it was Norwalk that got things started here. It was Casey Freese, a 26-yard rushing touchdown, 6-0 Norwalk after the PAT was missed. Second quarter comes back in, and it was all Calvert in the second. Nolan Lee, a 2-yard rushing touchdown, 6-6. And then it was Cameron Lucius converted the PAT, so Calvert takes a 7-6 lead going into halftime. As we come back into the third quarter, Calvert got the football back first, and it was Charlie Palm who marched his team down the field for a 65-yard drive, and Charlie Palm got a 4-yard rushing touchdown to cap it off, 13-6. Calvert with the lead. PAT good, 14-6. Calvert with the lead. That was just the third quarter here. Enter the fourth quarter. And that's when everything got turned upside down, and we had one heck of a finish here. It starts with number 10, Logan DeMoss. Charlie Palm connects with him for a 50-yard touchdown pass, 20-6 Calvert. But then St. Paul made a game of it. St. Paul connected Connor Lindenberger, 13-yard pass from Grant Coonley. It's now 20-13 after the PAT is good. Moments later, I do mean moments later, that's about the 4-minute marker. Right around the 3-minute, Landon Freese, 6-yard touchdown. It's 20-19. PAT, no good. And it's still not over. We had 2 interceptions exchanged back and forth. First, Calvert gets a critical interception, and then Calvert throws an interception, giving St. Paul hope. They march down, and then with 3 seconds left, it's Nate Griffin, hits the biggest 27-yard field goal of his life, 22-20. That's how the game ended. St. Paul, Norwalk St. Paul walks away with their first victory of the season. How do you like that, Brendon?
Yeah, catch my breath, man. I'm running up and down.
I'm out of breath, and I'm just reading it. So, game summary here. Norwalk, 16 first downs. Calvert, 16 first downs. Not bad. Norwalk, 109 rushing yards. Calvert, 92 rushing yards. Pretty even right there. Norwalk, 164 receiving yards or passing yards. 159 passing yards. Calvert, 175 passing yards. Pretty even right there. Both of them had a passing touchdown. Both of them had an interception thrown. It's been that kind of a game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a mirror image back and forth. A true battle.
It felt like all that happened in the last 4 or 5 minutes. The passing
you just
touchdowns.
recapped the fourth quarter for us.
Yeah, I mean, I have lines all over my page. It's literally, so at 4:30, it's 20-13 Calvert. 4-minute marker, Calvert intercepts the ball. 3-minute marker, St. Paul intercepts the ball. 2-minute marker, PAT is blocked after St. Paul scores a touchdown. So at 2 minutes, it's a 1-point game. At the 3-second marker, we get the game-winning field goal, not by Calvert, by St. Paul, who stopped Calvert.
I got no words. That fourth quarter was just electric. Go ahead, Jacob.
No, you're good. In that, I mean, they had us all fooled because when it was getting to that last 1st and goal, we looked and the kicking net wasn't being used. The kicker was just sitting there, so we thought,
ready to go.
Yeah, it was do or die, and then he comes out of nowhere.
I used the net when I was getting those PATs blocked. Let me try it without it, see if it works. And I don't know if it did or not. Maybe we just missed it, but hey.
Look,
superstitions, man.
This is a high school football game. All right, if you are a young man out there and you have your PAT blocked when you could have given your team a chance to tie the game with 2 minutes left, most people, that might shake their confidence.
100%.
But not only did he not lose his confidence, Nate Griffin went back out there and hit the game winner.
And you can tell as soon as he saw that go through the uprights, man, he is running, fired up, throwing his hands up. And hey, you know, those PATs earlier, a little, you know, but if you can hit that's all you need. That's a win.
That is a kicker's dream right there, you know.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, we're talking here. It's post-game show. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union post-game show here at Heart of Ohio Sports. We are at Hoernemann Stadium at Heidelberg University. This is going to be the new home field for the Calvert Senecas. So they get Friday night football every night, and it's off to a great start so far. First home game on Friday night here at Heidelberg, and it's a doozy, 22-20 as Calvert Senecas fall to the Norwalk St. Paul Flyers. All right, we've got a couple other things, and Jacob, this is yours. We've got to talk fan of the game.
All right.
This is a good one. We've seen some of the people send it in here, and I'm impressed. Our fans are the best here. So our fan of the game brought to you by YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants. Jacob, take it away.
Well, you know, Dom, we try to watch each other's streams as much as we can, and we were, you know, watching the Adrenaline stream and Seneca East beating Monroeville 14-2 in a weird score there. But just as we were watching them, Donnie Hammond was watching us.
Yes.
Loving
it.
From right outside the press box, and you see Tommy and Nate with their player of the game interview there. They had a military appreciation night, so Seneca East had those camo jerseys that looked pretty nice. But yeah, Donnie just chilling and supporting us, and grateful for him and everyone that tuned in, doing a little bit of multitasking there, I think he was. So hopefully he didn't miss any shots over at Seneca East. But Donnie, congratulations. You are our fan of the game. No cash bonus for that, unfortunately. You just get a pat on the back and a good job.
I love the fact that he's not only helping them out there at the game, but he's watching ours. So he's a dual-purpose guy there. So thanks, Donnie, for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed things, and we love the photo. Great shot to get the guys, too. So, all right, we've got one more reveal here before we call it quits tonight. And Brendon, it's I think we're getting some commentary. Don't give him any attention is what we're being texted. Donnie does not deserve it. Donnie, hey, you've already got it, man, okay? Screenshot that, post it on your Snapchat account. You've got the attention, all right, man? You are the player of the game. They can't take it from you. They can't. All right, we've got one more thing here. We've got our Benchwarmers player of the game coming up. Brendon, walk us through the logic and who'd you settle on?
I mean, it's unfortunate in a loss. You don't really want to, I wouldn't say don't really want to, but, you know, it's tough as a player. You go out there and you take a loss and then you get rewarded with a player of the game. And it's like, psh, well, what did I do? I didn't win us the game, you know? So some people take that way, but I went with Logan DeMoss. DeMoss is definitely the player of the game. And honestly, like we were talking about earlier, it could go anywhere. Both sides had somebody that was making a big impact, but he was doing all three sides of the football. I mean, special teams, defense, offense, making plays here and there. But man, what a day for DeMoss. Even in a loss, man, it was awesome. So on the offensive side of things, he had 4 receptions, 114 yards with, you know, like I said earlier, that moss of a touchdown, you know. I mean, and 2 players on him, nothing he can do, and he just goes up and makes a great play on it. And that was one of the things I had talked to him about, just asked him a few questions, you know. I was like, hey, you know, first I started off with, what was the key to the game? What really, obviously not the way you'd like to go. And he said we just got to play better through all 4 quarters. First quarter was, here and there. Then they turned it up in that second and third quarter and really were able to capitalize on that momentum and be able to get the offense going. But it seemed like in that fourth quarter, other than obviously, his big touchdown he had right at the start of the fourth quarter, but wasn't able to get much going when they needed to. They needed to be able to get that next first down, and they had that big mistake where they got that flag, brings it back, and then they're not able to capitalize on it. So he said that was the biggest thing to him. It could go multiple ways. Multiple facets of the game could have been brought up there, but so he says that. Now I said, all right, loss out of the way, it sucks. Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to that catch. I was like, hey, what's going through your mind? I kind of set it up for him. I said, you're looking up, dark sky above you. You got your lights. Lights are in the way. You got the fans getting loud. It's a big toss. Everybody's getting excited. What are your thoughts on when that ball is going up? And he said, man, I didn't know at first. He said, I'm just playing the game. I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. But he said he timed it perfectly, got his body in the right angle to be able to make that catch. But then he doesn't only just make that catch. He breaks that first tackle, gets even closer to the end zone, and is able to finish off that drive with that touchdown, breaking off that last tackle in the end zone. So just a really exciting game for him. That's actually back-to-back weeks for us where he is player of the game. Had a lot more, I won't say a lot more production, but he had that punt return last week, and then as long as a touchdown. So now,
and he's got almost 40 yards in return yardage tonight, and that doesn't even take into account the defensive presence that he had down there on the field. He was all over the place, so I think it's an excellent choice. He had a heck of a game, and obviously you wish it goes a different way, but great choice there. Congratulations, number 10, Logan DeMoss, another player of the game, kind of wrapped up here. Hey, guys, parting shots here. What stood out? What do you got on your mind here?
And this is actually something that DeMoss said. He said, man, we lost to them. We can soak that in for a little bit, let it rise. But next week, we got Hope Loudon on the schedule.
It's a big one.
After they actually just won tonight against Edison, 22-14. Which I'm pretty sure Edison was ranked before them.
Yeah,
and
Edison beat the same St. Paul team last week.
And they gave it to him, the 35-10 during that game. So he's like, man, we can't sit here and soak in this loss too much. We got to get our focus going towards next week, see what we can improve and what we can take to this Hope Loudon Chieftain team.
Hey, don't forget about those Friday Night Frosties. You see the little icon in the screen there. Take that ticket stub, go to Wendy's, and get that free small Frosty with a purchase of anything. So Friday Night Frosties brought to you by Wendy's and Heart of Ohio Sports. All right. Hey, we want to thank you guys for tuning in here for a fantastic Friday night football game. We want to thank all of our sponsors. You see them right there. Jacob, you want to walk us through them real quick?
Absolutely. So thank you to all the sponsors on this list. XCARET Mexican Restaurant, Hope and Fostoria, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, CLOUSE Construction, NLS, Professional Grounds, UIS Insurance and Investments, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, VICEK Orthodontics, Drawn to the Surface, RIEHM Produce Farm, Joe Bailiff's Route 30, Harley-Davidson, YANICH Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Forte Music, Ohio Army National Guard, FEASEL'S Frame and Collision, Buckeye IT Services, PLASONITE 3D Printing, STEINMETZ Signs and Graphic Ink, Advantage Overhead Door, Simonis Detailing, First National Bank of Sycamore, the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin Wagner's Flower Shop and Greenhouse, Wendy's, and CLOUSE Electric. And if you want to add your name to that list, email sales@HeartofOhioSports.com and we'll get you on it.
All right. Well, here at Heart of Ohio Sports, want to thank you for tuning in here. Next week, we'll be back at action. We'll be in Mohawk as Mohawk takes on Colonel Crawford. So we'll have a chance to see that Mohawk football team that squared away with the Senecas in Week 1. So on behalf of Emma, Jacob, Brendon, and Dominic, thank you for tuning in to Heart of Ohio Sports, and we can't wait to see you again next week.